Looking for a challenge? Push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army or Army Reserve. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields. And you could earn money for college and even a cash bonus if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter today in Hopkinsville or Clarksville. You can also log on to goarmy.com. There's strong, and then there's Army Strong. Paid for by the United States Army.
Play the rooms for less. Pigskin Pick'em at yoursportsedge.com. Every week, it's a new game, so pick your games and win big prizes with the rooms for less. Pigskin Pick'em at yoursportsedge.com.
When you're looking for a quality company to provide you with screen printing and embroidery services, it's G&S Embroidery on West 15th Street in Hopkinsville. G&S meets or beats deadlines. G&S is dependable, reliable, and talented. When you need design work, G&S Embroidery has one of the best designers in the area. G&S Embroidery, specializing in team uniforms, T-shirts for fundraisers, and customized embroidery work for area businesses. In fact, all of the WKDC WHVO gear is done by G&S. For screen printing or embroidery work, contact Nick Gresham today at G&S Embroidery, West 15th Street in Hopkinsville.
Half-price loyal listener deals available online at WHVOradio.com.
These deals on sale now. Hurry! A limited supply is available. Enjoy a taste from over 30 food vendors and help support Penny Royal Hospice. Taste of the Penny Royal tickets. Check out the expanded farmhouse area in the Farmer's Daughter Boutique, Skyline Drive, Hopkins. Sunday plate lunches open Fridays till 8 and Catfish Friday, Roundy's Rock. Catch fall fever at Gracious Me in Hopkinsville. 24 hours of preparation, and don't forget the sauce. Notes Barbecue. Make sure there's enough dessert for the whole party. Just for Fun Cakes by Rhonda F. Wade. Country cooking and breakfast all day on Canton in Hopkinsville, the Village Restaurant. Fall is in full bloom. See what's in style at Bella Marie Boutique in Princeton and Hopkinsville. Daily updates, specials, and chances to win. Follow the Sunshine Cafe on Facebook. Pamper your pet with a gift card from Skyline Animal Clinic.
Limited number of deals available each week, only at WHVOradio.com. It's time for Fort Campbell football on WHVO 96.5 FM, 1480 AM, and worldwide at WHVOradio.com.
And a good evening, everyone. Welcome to Friar Stadium at Fort Campbell. We're home for the first time in 4 weeks this season as the Fort Campbell Falcons will get ready to take on the Fort Knox Eagles in the annual Army Bowl. Tom Rogers here, Donnie Caver alongside as we get ready for kickoff time tonight. And, Donnie, it is a big matchup. It's always a special matchup between these two teams. The last 4 years it had been the Falcons looking for their first win when they got to this point. They did get a win in the season opener here against Marshall County. Had a couple of games, the Russellville felt like you had a chance. The game at Murray last week, you had a chance to let them get away. And I think from a confidence standpoint, they really need to pick this one up here tonight, getting ready for district action next week at Purdue Field at Trigg County.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. District starts next week in Cadiz. You want to get off right foot tonight, get a win, and get some momentum going into the Trigg County game next week.
The Falcons got the win last year up at Knox, and again, they look to make it 15 in a row here tonight. Last time the Knox won this game was in 2002, Sean Berner's first year, and since then, we really, as you said a minute ago, only one time has it been close.
Yeah, 28-26, they missed a 34-yard field goal, and it was actually September 10th of 2010. I looked up the stat there, and so it hasn't been a close game since. And we have played Fort Knox every year since 1974, with the exception of 1999 and 2000. For some reason, our AD did not want to play in those 2 years, so they were not on the schedule. But every year since 1974, these two teams have played against one another.
Falcons, again, quarterback change last week, and I expect to see Amon Williams again at quarterback tonight. Expect Abdel Howard to be out somewhere where they can try to get the ball to him in space. And talking to Coach Robbins ahead of the game, I expect to see a lot more I formation than we saw last week. He had told us, last week at Murray before the game, they had switched, they had added the I formation. We saw it some, but we still saw a lot of the spread. My feel from what I got talking to him earlier is that the spread will be at minimal operation tonight, and they want to try to just run the ball down the field.
Yeah, and Abdel Howard, by not putting him at quarterback, you figured last week, hey, they're going to try to get him the ball out in the flat and all that. But he only had 3 receptions for like 7, 8 yards and 1 touch rushing the ball. So he did not touch the ball a lot, 4 times in that whole game, and he's going to have to touch it a lot more tonight.
Falcons and the Eagles, the annual Army Bowl game here at Friar Stadium will continue getting close to kickoff. Falcon football oldies, 96.5 worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
Hi, welcome to Jersey Mike's.
Fresh is best. At Jersey Mike's, their bread is baked fresh, and they only use top-quality meats and cheeses. Everything is sliced and prepared right there in front of you, and exactly how you want it. Delicious. Proud sponsors of Fort Campbell Falcons football, they also sponsor the Fort Campbell Football Player of the Game. Visit their locations on Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, Madison Street, and Wilma Rudolph Boulevard in Clarksville, and Fort Campbell Boulevard in Oak Grove. Online at jerseymikes.com.
The 2017 Trigg County Ham Festival is coming to Cadiz on Friday, October 13th, Saturday, October 14th, and rides will be operating on Sunday, October 15th. There's a terrific lineup of entertainment for this year's Country Ham Festival, thanks to Cadiz Trigg County Tourism. 11 number ones, 3 gold albums, and 8 million records sold worldwide. Exile is coming to the 2017 Trigg County Country Ham Festival.
I wanna kiss you all over. Woke up in love with you. She's a miracle. I don't wanna be a memory. Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance.
Country singer-songwriter Ray Scott.
She don't like play my kind of music. Living this way will maybe take me to my grave a little earlier than most.
The official party band for this year's Country Ham Festival, the Reggie Wooten Band. Listen to WKDZ and WHBO for updates on this year's Trigg County Country Ham Festival.
Looking for a challenge? Push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army or Army Reserve. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields. And you could earn money for college and even a cash bonus if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter today in Hopkinsville or Clarksville. You can also log on to GoArmy.com. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong. Paid for by the United States Army.
Flowers are beautiful, but they become even more so when carried by people who are committed to ending Alzheimer's. At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, hundreds of thousands carry different colored flowers, signifying their connections to the disease. And we walk so that one day, there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor.
September 23rd will be your Pennyroyal Walk to End Alzheimer's at the Christian County Justice Center.
The Fort Campbell Falcons play here on WHVO Hopkinsville and worldwide at WHVOradio.com.
To the field.
And tonight wearing white jerseys. Usually they don't wear the white at home, but tonight, different.
Falcons will kick it off, and we are about ready to get this one underway. Warm night here at Fryer Stadium.
Falcons will be going right to left in the first quarter.
It'll be teed up by number 34.
Johnny
Paniagua. And we are ready to get Army Bowl rolling here at Fryer Stadium tonight.
Into Holly to receive for Fort Knox.
Eagles will have two men standing back at about the 10-yard line. And the Falcons onside it. Ball bouncing free in the middle of the field. And I think Fort Knox recovered it.
55 recovered it for Fort Knox.
Falcons have pulled that off once this year. And Sam Allen, offensive lineman, recovered it for Fort Knox. He'll start at the 39, but yeah, that's not bad. So 1st and 10 for the Fort Knox Eagles. Quarterback, we believe, will be number 11, Hector Villapando. But we'll see a lot of people get their hands on the ball. And actually, no, it's going to be actually 25. They're going to go with a wildcat look. 4 wide. They take it. He bobbles it, throws it out there, and it's intercepted. 20, 15.
That's Julian
10,
Roberts.
5, touchdown. He tried to dump it off out there in the flat, and Julian Roberts picked it off to go to the house. First play of the game.
There is a penalty flag on the 38-yard line right by the markers. We'll see what that
I would
flag
bet that's
is.
motion on Fort Knox. So let's see.
Great start by Fort Campbell if this penalty is declined.
But they're walking back.
Maybe we were offsides. Because it looks like around the line of scrimmage is where the flag is.
It apparently will not be a touchdown. They've yet to try to signal what it is. Offside. Well, wait a minute. You can't. It's got to be on the Falcons, otherwise it's a touchdown.
He wants to signal Fort Knox. Now he's going to say Fort Campbell.
So a killer penalty on the Falcons. 6 points goes. And if it was a dead ball offside, they should never let the play happen.
Right. He said
he should have never let the play happen on the dead ball offside. So it'll be first down and 5. And this time it'll be, I believe, well, they know they stay with that Wildcat look. First down and 5. Take it. Trying to cut it to the outside. It's 25. And he broke a tackle, and now he's off and running down the sideline. Brought down at about the Fort Campbell 35-yard line.
I thought we had him down, but he stayed on his feet and went right down the sideline, and they're going to mark him about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, I thought it was for no gain, and that's 25, Kalen Luster. We saw a lot of him last year.
19-yard run down to the 37.
Kalen Luster was one of the players that made some big plays last year for Fort Knox up at Knox. So what looked to be a Fort Campbell big play out of the gate turns out not to be. And it is first down and 9 somehow. Take it. They can it off. Ball's loose on the ground. And the Falcons say they've got it this time.
They do. Number 70. Is that Whitehead? Number 72?
Yeah. Or is that 78?
It might be 78. I'm trying to see. He won't turn.
I believe that was
78. Yeah. No, that's 72, yeah.
72 Gabe Whitehead.
Yeah, it is Whitehead, yeah.
So, Fort Knox has sort of turned it over twice on their first possession in first 3 plays. So now the Falcons have the ball this time at their own 40.
It'll be first and 10 for the Falcons.
First and 10. And let's see who is at the helm. And play clock's down to 17. A lot of time left. And they go to shotgun look.
Is that DeNorris?
Do they go to a Wildcat? Take it. And sure enough, try to get to the outside. It's Buchanan, 40, 45, midfield, 45, 40, 35, 30. Down the sideline, Buchanan goes to the house. Touchdown.
60 yards.
60-yard run out of the Wildcat for DeNorris Buchanan. And doesn't take the Falcons long either way. No flags.
I see no yellow hankies on the field.
So Dean Norris Buchanan, 60 yards on his first touch. And the Falcons get on the board with 11-18 to go in the first quarter.
It's the kind of start we needed.
It's a wild start. A touchdown call back on an offside on the first play. 2 plays later, a fumble, and then the first play for offense for Fort Campbell goes to the house.
Now let's make an extra point.
Paniagua will attempt the extra point. And the Falcons grab the early lead. Snap back. Kick on its way. Gets up, and he got it through. 11-18 to go in the first quarter. Falcons lead 7-0. Falcon football oldies 96.5 worldwide. WHVOradio.com.
The Hopkinsville Tigers, the Todd County Rebels, the UHA Blazers, the Christian County Colonel, the Lyon County Lions, the Heritage Christian Warriors, the Caldwell County Tigers, the Fort Campbell Falcons, the Trigg County Wildcats. Changing the way local sports will be covered. Some share the highlights. We share the stories. YourSportsEdge.com.
Kickoff coming up by Paniagua.
Now let's see if he kicks this one deep.
Yeah, I don't think the onside is going to fool anybody anymore at this point because Fort Knox now shifting up a little bit.
Doing it again.
They did it again, and the Falcons recover it.
I think they have it. Recovered by number 13.
Actually pulled it off twice and got it done that time. And we have an injured Eagle down on the field.
Yeah, he got blasted when everybody was running for the ball.
All right, when's the last time you remember this? In 43 seconds, we've had an onside kick attempt, a pass that was picked off for a pick six that didn't count because of a pre-play offside. Then we have a fumble, then a one-play Wildcat run for a touchdown, and then another onside kick, which this time is recovered, all in 43 seconds.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
43 seconds.
They're going to spot the ball at the Fort Knox 49.
Injured player down there as we have a stoppage in play here. See if we can get some early scores on the board here.
We might be the first one, unless if it's Eastern time zone.
It has been a rough start for the Eagles. Trigg County takes a lead on Russellville early in the first quarter, 7-0. And did not take long, Trigg. In fact, Russellville got picked off in the first play of the game there. Naylor threw an interception.
Wow, they're throwing the ball? Wow.
Well, they may not for the rest of the game now. Trying to see some
Trigg
early
County
scores.
right now, what, 3-1, ain't they?
Yeah, they lost. They lost the opener, didn't they? They haven't
they
lost
at
since.
Glasgow, but
Yeah,
they played,
played Monroe County.
Yeah, Monroe in that early start game. Yeah.
And he is still down here as they continue to tend to the injured Fort Knox player. 11:17 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Falcon football. Oldies 96.5 worldwide. WHVOradio.com.
When you're looking for a quality company to provide you with screen printing and embroidery services, it's G&S Embroidery on West 15th Street in Hopkinsville. G&S meets or beats deadlines. G&S is dependable, reliable, and talented. When you need design work, G&S Embroidery has one of the best designers in the area. G&S Embroidery, specializing in team uniforms, t-shirts for fundraisers, and customized embroidery work for area businesses. In fact, all of the WKDC WHVO gear is done by G&S. For screen printing or embroidery work, contact Nick Gresham today at G&S Embroidery, West 15th Street in Hopkinsville.
This time of year, the weather could change at a moment's notice, and your weather edge at WHVO and WKDC is here to keep you up to date with our exclusive non-internet-based Weather Edge digital weather radar. We'll track storms as they develop and approach. Severe weather coverage is brought to you in part by Penny Ryle Electric, Harbor Insurance, Penny Tree Service, Lakeland Realty, Donna Clark Group, Twin Lakes Electric, Hightower Septic and Excavating, and by Hopkinsville Electric System and Energy Net. When severe weather breaks out, we break in.
And we still have an injured player down on the field for Fort Knox. Does not look like they're letting him move, and it looks like they are going to bring out a bus onto the field here. An ambulance is, the ambulance is headed out to the field. We are at 11:17 to go in the first quarter of play. Falcons lead 7-0. They've just recovered an onside kick. We'll have the ball again. We'll take another break while they tend to the injured Eagle on the field. This is Falcon football. Oldies 96.5 worldwide. WHVOradio.com.
As a small business or organization, you have a story, and an important one at that. Finding ways to visually convey that message can be a challenge. Trio Signs can help. Trio Signs is the ultimate resource for solid, sign, and visual communication solutions. From simple business cards to full-color LED displays, even to logo development. Trio has a vast array of sign and graphic products and services, custom created to assist you in communicating clearly with your audience. Visit Trio Signs, 2204 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville. You can view some of their work at triosigns.com. Like Trio Signs on Facebook and get up to 10% off your next project. Trio Signs. They don't just make signs, they create communication.
Hi, welcome to Jersey Mike's.
Fresh is best. At Jersey Mike's, their bread is baked fresh, and they only use top-quality meats and cheeses. Everything is sliced and prepared right there in front of you, and exactly how you want it. Delicious. Proud sponsors of Fort Campbell Falcons football, they also sponsor the Fort Campbell Football Player of the Game. Visit their locations on Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, Madison Street, and Wilma Rudolph Boulevard in Clarksville, and Fort Campbell Boulevard in Oak Grove. Online at jerseymikes.com.
Game as they are tending to the Fort Knox player down on the field. They have brought out a board and a gurney, and so we're going to be stopped here for a little bit longer yet as they try to tend to this young man who was injured on the onside kick. I could not see, Donnie, what happened there.
Yeah, he was right in the middle of the field, and I think we had a lot of people going after the ball, and you know how you try to blow up that line and let somebody recover it, and I think he was one of the ones that got hit pretty hard, and hopefully he's going to be okay. Let's
get you some score updates. Bowling Green has put up 2 touchdowns in less than 3 minutes. They lead Warren Central 14-0. Zion Kenner scored the last one for the Purples. Somerset leads North Laurel up in South Central Kentucky. Let's see some other games we got going on. Have not seen the score yet from Hoptown and Paducah Tillman. Union County, they are playing who tonight? They scored first.
Union County.
They are at Boy, that's a long drive. They went to Ballard Memorial. It's on the same road, just a long way down the road. Think about that, US 60 all the way from Union County through Paducah out to La Center.
Wow.
That's a long haul. But Union County strikes first in the first quarter there. South Warren leads Grayson County 7-0 early in that one. A lot of the scores we're seeing are early. Warren East leads Glasgow in the first quarter. That would be a little bit stunner.
Glasgow lost their first game.
They lost
week
last
to
week.
Allen County, Scottsville.
Marshall County leads Murray 7-0. Figure that one out.
That's at Murray tonight.
So
good luck, Marshall County.
Murray may be feeling a little oatsy. So those some of the scores that we have at this point in time. And again, Trigg County led Russellville early in that one, 7-0. They continue to work with the injured Eagle on the field. Cannot tell who he is at this point. This is Falcon Football Oldies 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
Whoa, everybody shout, turn up your radio. It's Rewind with Gary Bryant.
Hi, it's Gary Bryant, and every week on Rewind, we take you back to your favorite years, the music that makes up the soundtrack of your life, and the memories that make the music come alive. And we give you some great top 5 countdowns, like this week, the top 5 food groups. Check it out on Rewind with Gary Bryant.
Join us Sunday night at 7 on 96.5, 100.9 WHBO.
Worried you're one of the millions whose identity may have been compromised in the recent breach? Be one of the millions who trust their identity protection to LifeLock. We use proprietary technology to detect a range of threats to your identity, from your personal information appearing on the dark web to payday loans in your name and a wide range of other threats. And if there's a problem, our identity restoration specialists will work to fix it. They know the steps to take and calls to make to resolve problems. Of course, no one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but rest assured that LifeLock has been helping people come out on the bright side of identity theft for over a decade. Join starting at $9.99 plus applicable taxes. Signing up online takes only minutes. Go to lifelock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock to get 10% off when you enter promo code NEWS. That's promo code NEWS. LifeLock. More detection. More protection.
HCC registration is underway for October 16th classes. Now is the time to speak with an advisor. Whether you're interested in classes close to home before transferring to a 4-year college, or you want a credential in a few months to enter the workforce, HCC has a program to fit your needs. Financial aid opportunities, plus the lowest tuition in Kentucky. Call 270-707-3700 to get started. Hopkinsville Community College. Higher education begins here.
Back back at Fryer Stadium, and we are still in an injury stoppage here. One of the Fort Knox Eagles hurt on an onside kick that the Falcons recovered. And as they work, they're going to slide the board under him, or slide him over the board, I guess, at this point, and then get him up onto the gurney, and then they'll take him, I assume, over to Blanchfield to get him checked out. They have not let him move much since that play ended.
And there's been a lot of people around him, so we can't tell you a number, who it is. Or
we can only tell you, we know it's a Fort Knox player because we saw the green jersey earlier, but that has been about it. And it has been several minutes now since we've stopped.
Yep, a lot of action so far in the first 43 seconds.
43 seconds. We've had a lot of action.
But it's homecoming night, so.
Homecoming court already crowned before the game tonight. As they continue to work on the injured on the injured Eagle. We're at 11:17 to go in the first quarter, 7-0. Fort Knox took the opening kickoff after the Falcons tried to onside it. They didn't recover it. Fort Knox on the first play looked to have thrown a pick six that was the Falcons were called offside on. So then Fort Knox got a nice run from number 25, Kalen Luster. And then on the very next play, they fumbled the ball. The Falcons picked it up. Then they ran a wildcat play that Denoris Buchanan took 60 yards to the end zone. On the ensuing kickoff, the Falcons tried to onside it, did recover, but the Eagle player was injured on the play. That's where we've been now for, 15 minutes, I'd say, at least 15 minutes as we sit here and wait for them to tend to this young man who is down on the field for Fort Knox. It's a 7-0 game. Falcon football oldies, 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
Last year, we gave away well over $70,000 to listeners just like you.
Oh my God, I'm in your talk right now. I'm so excited.
Oh my God, I won!
That's a lot of greenbacks, dough, Benjamins, bones, coins, simoleons, cash, whatever you want to call it. This year, grab your share. Yeah, we have enough to go around. Keep listening. Follow on social media, hit us up online, and click on the contest tab. Oh, and one more thing. Good luck.
You are so great.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Hi, welcome to Jersey Mike's.
Fresh is best. At Jersey Mike's, their bread is baked fresh, and they only use top-quality meats and cheeses. Everything is sliced and prepared right there in front of you, and exactly how you want it. Delicious. Proud sponsors of Fort Campbell Falcons football, they also sponsor the Fort Campbell Football Player of the Game. Visit their locations on Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, Madison Street, and Wilma Rudolph Boulevard in Clarksville, and Fort Campbell Boulevard in Oak Grove. Online at jerseymikes.com.
HCC registration is underway for October 16th classes. Now is the time to speak with an advisor. Whether you're interested in classes close to home before transferring to a four-year college, or you want a credential in a few months to enter the workforce, HCC has a program to fit your needs. Financial aid opportunities, plus the lowest tuition in Kentucky. Call 270-707-3700 to get started. Hopkinsville Community College. Higher education begins here.
Hairstyle with savings at Pandora Jewelry. September 14th to the 17th, save up to 35%. Mix, match, and stack. The freedom to customize is yours. Shop the Buy More, Save More event now at Pandora Jewelry. While supplies last at participating retailers, selection may vary by store. Not valid with gift card or prior purchases. Spend must qualify before taxes and fees. Maximum discount 35%. See store for details.
Buy more, save more with Pandora at Hume's Jewelers on the Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
When you're looking for a quality company to provide you with screen printing and embroidery services, it's G&S Embroidery on West 15th Street in Hopkinsville. G&S meets or beats deadlines. G&S is dependable, reliable, and talented. When you need design work, G&S Embroidery has one of the best designers in the area. G&S Embroidery, specializing in team uniforms, t-shirts for fundraisers, and customized embroidery work for area businesses. In fact, all of the WKDC WHVO gear is done by G&S. For screen printing or embroidery work, contact Nick Gresham today at G&S Embroidery, West 15th Street in Hopkinsville.
Half-price loyal listener deals available online at WHVOradio.com.
These deals on sale now. Hurry, a limited supply is available. Enjoy a taste from over 30 food vendors and help support Penny Royal Hospice. Taste of the Penny Royal tickets. Check out the expanded farmhouse area in the Farmer's Daughter Boutique, Skyline Drive, Hopkins. Sunday plate lunches open Open Fridays till 8 and Catfish Friday, Roundy's Rocks. Catch fall fever at Gracious Me in Hopkinsville. 24 hours of preparation, and don't forget the sauce. No's Barbecue. Make sure there's enough dessert for the whole party. Just for Fun Cakes by Rhonda F. Wade. Country cooking and breakfast all day on Canton in Hopkinsville, the Village Restaurant. Fall is in full bloom. See what's in style at Bella Marie Boutique in Princeton and Hopkins. Daily updates, specials, and chances to win. Follow the Sunshine Cafe on Facebook. Pamper your pet with a gift card from Skyline Animal Clinic.
Limited number of deals available each week, only at WHVOradio.com.
So we get right back to action now. Falcons have it, 1st and 10 at their 49 on Fort Knox's side of the field. Running play, and that is Abdel Howard across the 45 down to about the 41. So they go with Abdel Howard at quarterback.
It looks like a gain of 8 down to the 41.
Boy, I've never seen them as quick as they got him off the field. They were ready to go. They got moving again. Usually they give it a minute, but this time they were right back at it.
So that's been 2 offensive plays and basically
68 yards.
Snap it and run.
Yeah. 10:49 to go. We're back to action now here in the first quarter after about 20 minutes down.
Now Denoris, where's he going?
Denoris is coming off the field.
He left the huddle and came straight to
They'll
the
go back
sideline.
to the I formation. Trying to see which one's in their quarterback now. That is handed off. Gain of a yard or 2.
Williams was the quarterback.
So I'm on Williams.
And he handed it.
Williams on the carry for the Falcons.
Was that Keelan? Let's see.
Yeah, Dayton Keeling on the carry.
Yeah, number 7 on the carry.
He got near. Nope, they're going to spot him at the 4, just across the 40. He's just shy. 3rd down and a very short yard. Figure the Falcons will take 2 shots at this right now. Third down and very short. 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Falcons.
Let's see if Amon is back at quarterback again.
This time they'll go shotgun look. And it is Amon Williams. In motion is Abdel Howard. They take it, fake the jet sweep, counter it off, and they're going out to the outside and fighting for the yardage. First down will be number 5 on the carry, Julian Roberts. And that was Abdel Howard leading the blocking there off the jet sweep fake.
Yeah, second effort got him to the 38 and a first down.
So it'll be first down and 10 Falcons. Williams runs to the sideline to get the play. Back into the lineup is our player of the game last week, number 28, Ethan Tomerlin, who was big defensively last week.
So that's 4 rushing plays, 4 different people.
Tomerlin will line up at the fullback. They'll go to the I formation, wideouts left and right. Amon Williams under center. Takes it, leaves it off to Denoris Buchanan, and they wrap him up early and sling him down.
No blocking in the middle that time.
Nope, there was no hole to run to. If he got a football length, that'll be a big gain off of that play.
Oh, they're going to move him up to the 37, give him a yard. Generous yard.
I was going to say, I didn't think he got quite that far, but it'll be 2nd down and 9. You're going to have to go up top because Knox is now starting to stack the box up tight.
I think we could go around the end speed-wise. Go wide side of the field. Maybe
Play
a
clock
sweep.
is down to 8 seconds. Back to the shotgun. Take it. And ball's loose on the ground, and Williams just gets down on it and covers it, but they're going to lose about 6.
Williams on the carry.
And now it's going to be 3rd down and a bunch.
Touchdown by number 77, Christian Castro.
They're going to put it at the 44, loss of 7.
Gets the play from the sideline. Down to 8:10 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Falcon lead.
3rd and 16.
Ambulance now leaving with the injured Fort Knox player. Into a pistol look. 3 guys wide, tight to the left. They take it. Back to pass. Williams looking across the middle. Ball deflected. Incomplete, and it'll be 4th down. Falcons will punt it away. Somebody for Knox got a big hand up in there and knocked that ball down. Fourth down and about 16. And no indication of punt, so.
Wow.
And back to the pistol look. Emon Williams back, looking to pass. They're coming up the middle. Now he's having to run out of pressure. Dumps it off out there for DeNorris. It was tipped. DeNorris caught it, though. He's at 40, 35, 30. Breaks outside. Ball's popped out. He had the first down, and it's recovered by Fort Knox.
Yeah, he catches it in the air. DeNorris gets hit. And it goes straight up in the air, and looks like number 9 catches it in the air for the Eagles.
And he had the first down when the ball came flying out.
Off of a deflected pass.
Yeah. It's been an interesting first 5 minutes here. All kinds of stuff going on. So the ball's turned over to Knox. It ends up being like a short punt anyway, as it gets it down to the 23-yard line. So the first turnover of the game for the Falcons. Knox has turned it over once. And the Falcons have recovered an onside kick and did not recover one onside kick. They go straight. They go with the Wildcat look again. Luster takes it, sweeps it off to the right side of 23, and not much there as he's met by a whole bunch of white shirts. Carry is by Jerome Jones. And might have got a yard.
Stop for the Falcons by number 28, Ethan Tomerlin.
Ethan Tomerlin in there on the stop again, who he played so well last week at Murray. And it's going to be second down about 9. 7:10 to go first quarter. Falcons lead 7-0. They scored on their first offensive play on a 60-yard Wildcat run by DeNorris Buchanan. Again, they'll stay with that Luster running that Wildcat look. Luster takes it, hands it off. They try to get to the outside. No, ma'am. And the first one to get there, number 5 for the Falcons, is Julian Roberts.
Stop for the Falcons, led by Julian Roberts.
Roberts, the first man to get there, drops him for a loss, and they lost the yard they had. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, the running back on that play had no chance whatsoever.
They are running strictly with a Wildcat quarterback. Luster is that. Falcons shift around. Takes it. He's trying to keep it. Luster cuts it up, breaks a tackle, and he's through tackles out near the 35, and he's going to get a first down.
Good size runner, and he just ran through some people and got enough for the first down.
Yeah, missed tackles there gave him the first down. They had chances to get him down after just a short gain, and Luster ran through it.
Give him 12 to the 35 and a first down.
So with 6:10 to go in the first quarter, Knox picks up a first down and gets out of a little bit of a hole. One man wide left. They tried to pass early, and it didn't go well. Luster takes it. He keeps it again. This time they wrap him up, drop him back for a big loss. Call it about the 27-yard line. And the guy down around his ankles, trying to see who that was. That was Big Gabe.
Yeah, they're gonna put him at the 28, a loss of 7.
Big Gabe blew a hole through that defense that time, or that offensive line. Loss of 7? Don't have. Yeah, back to the 20, almost 8. It's 2nd and long. It was a keep all the way for Luster that time, but not much to it. They run the same formation. Luster waiting for the snap. Falcons bringing pressure. Luster looking to pass. He's rolling out left. Dumps it off out there in the flat. Incomplete. And it'll be 3rd down.
Intended for Villapando. Ball's incomplete.
And long yardage situation now for the Eagles.
Yeah, Falcons need to get a stop here and make them punt and get some good field position.
According to their stat page, Luster had not thrown a pass all year.
Well, he just threw his first. Well, his first went back for a touchdown, but it didn't count because of the offsides.
Snap to Luster, takes it, leaves a sweep, and bouncing it, trying to get outside. Nope. They keep driving him back, and finally, I think they'll give us forward progress to the line of scrimmage. Jones on the carry for Fort Knox, got nothing, and it'll be 4th and long. Tomerlin again, and they're on the stop. So it'll be 4th down, 4:45 to go. Luster, their leading rusher coming into the game, he carried the ball 75 times for 403 yards.
A lot of carries. Is he going to do the punting too?
And standing back at about the 17. Low snap. Falcons. Keeling came after it to get it out of there. A high kick. Taken at the 37. Up the right side, 45. Midfield. Penalty flag. It's coming back as he hits down the sideline. And finally run out of bounds. Tackled about the 17. But there's a flag all the way back at the Falcon 47. Normally that means block in the back.
.36-yard punt.
Penalty flag laying right about the 48-yard line.
So he'll get, let's see where they're going to start this.
Holding against the Falcons during the return.
Yeah, they're going to give him an 11-yard return.
And he'll lose 10 of it, so it nets him 1 yard.
Should be around the 36, yep. Or 37, I should say. So not bad field position for the Falcons.
For the Falcons at their own 38-yard line.
4:14 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Falcons lead. They scored the first time they touched the ball on offense. Almost scored the first time they touched the ball on defense. It will be Amon Williams with Denoris Buchanan lined up off to his left. 4 wide. Now one of those comes in motion. They leave it off in a jet sweep. Trying to get to the outside. Giving up ground. Now breaks the tackle. It's Abdel Howard. 35. He's at the 40. Midfield almost as he tiptoes down the sideline. And it's going to be the 48. He's going to be really close to a 10-yard gain. He ran like 30 to get nearly 10.
I think he's got this first down. Let's see where they lay this ball now.
How he got away, because it looked like they had him for a big loss.
I cannot believe that's not a first down. He's on the hash. He's touching the hash.
Well, they haven't signaled yet. I guess they're going to leave it second down. Second down and the nose of the football. Out of the shotgun, Abdel Howard, or rather Williams, takes it, leaves it to Buchanan. He's got room, 50, 45, 44 to first down. Power run right there by Denoris Buchanan.
Stop for the Eagles by number 11.
And it'll be a first down Falcons with 3:56 to go in the first quarter of play.
Give Denoris 7 yards on that gain to the Eagle 45.
First down, Falcons.
First down, number 3 on the night.
3:40 to go in the first quarter.
The clock's moving pretty fast.
Yeah, after we got done with the injury stoppage, it's rolling. Pistol again, or actually shotgun this time. And we got official timeout.
Number 21 for Fort Knox running to the sideline. He's got an equipment issue. Somebody else comes in for him.
21 would be Zeister.
No, for
Fort Knox. So I thought you said Fort Campbell.
No, he went to. He had something wrong with his.
Now the shotgun again is Amon Williams. Low snap, takes it, gets it off to Buchanan, trying to find somewhere to go. Cuts up, 45, that's all. He got a line of scrimmage, and then there's a bunch of green shirts. And among those there was number 66 for the Eagles. What was that, 65? Must be 65. That would be Ethan Stagg. 56 Miles Gore in there. Nothing on the carrier for Denoris as we go on to 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Out of the shotgun again. 2 wide right, 1 wide left. They take it, leave it off up in there. Stepping through. Gain of 5, maybe 6, maybe 7.
Yeah, strong.
Denoris Buchanan picks up about 7 more. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, they're going to give him the 38, so that is a 7-yard gain. And good job, just kept his legs moving and getting more positive yards.
2:25 to go, first quarter, 7-0. Falcons scored the first offensive play of the game they ran. 60-yard Wildcat run by Denoris Buchanan.
What you call a sweep left,
Yep.
untouched.
Falcons will go 4 wide, trips to the right, 1 man wide to the left. Abdel Howard looking, throws it out here, got a man wide open, caught the 30, leans forward to the 27-yard line, and it's a 1st down Falcons.
Number 13.
Nathan Lake, sophomore, 5'10 sophomore, picks up the 1st down. They weren't playing anywhere close to him at all.
No, they were
all
way
Amon
back.
Williams had to do is get it to him.
10-yard gain on the pass play.
Down to the 28-yard line as we go under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Two wide left. Out of the pistol look. They take it, hand it off. Buchanan with a big hole. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Dean Norris Buchanan. Boy, Donnie, when you saw it open up, you knew he had a shot to go to the house.
28-yard run. Second one on the night for Denoris.
It puts him over 100, doesn't it? The 2 touchdowns have gotten him 88, so.
Yeah, he should be.
So the Falcons now lead at 13-0, 1:40 to go in the first quarter, and Johnny Paniagua will attempt the extra point.
Paniagua on to attempt the extra point. Hey, little Josh. Young Josh, or whatever you
Waiting. Waiting for the snap. Snap back. Paniagua takes the kick, drills it up into the night, and it's good. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. It's now 14-0 Fort Campbell. Falcon football, oldies 96.5, worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
HCC registration is underway for October 16th classes. Now is the time to speak with an advisor. Whether you're interested in classes close to home before transferring to a 4-year college, or you want a credential in a few months to enter the workforce, HCC has a program to fit your needs. Financial aid opportunities, plus the lowest tuition in Kentucky. Call 270-707-3700 to get started. Hopkinsville Community College. Higher education begins here.
Back at Friar Stadium, we're at 14-0 now. Wow. 6:25 left to go in the first half at Henderson and Caldwell. Caldwell County has only run 9 plays in the first 18 minutes of the game. Henderson County leads Caldwell County 7-0.
Ball control.
Keep the ball out of that offense's hands. 9 plays in 18 minutes. They normally run 9 plays in like 5 minutes. Kick down the field, rolls out of bounds, and it'll be 35-yard line for the Eagles. So that's where they'll start there. See if we can get some other score updates here while we have a minute. Union County now hammering Ballard. They go up 20-0 with 8:36 to go in the first half. South Warren is up over Grayson County 42-0 with 4:41 to go in the second.
Wow.
Like I said, I'm glad we don't play them no more.
I agree.
Bowling Green playing Warren Central tonight. 35-0, still a minute to go in the first quarter.
And they could run the clock, but
stay in that Wildcat look. Luster got a couple.
Luster on the carry.
Not much for Luster that time in the carry. Oh, they gave him 2.5 or something. Let's call it second down, a long 7. Minute 15 to go in the first quarter. 14-0 here. Again, we are running a little late as we had an injury to a Fort Knox player that we had about 20 minutes while they tended to him. Luster handed it right up to the up back. Or actually, he may have got the snap directly that time.
he may have. I don't think Lester.
Villapando, who is listed as quarterback, really is just sort of lined up, and they've been snapping everything Wildcat until that one. He gets 3. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Probably one more running play until the end of the quarter.
Yeah, down to 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Fort Campbell up 14-0. They take it. Lester this time trying to find somewhere to go. Pops it outside, and he's going to be stopped shy of the first down.
So a big decision to make for Fort Knox, as he'll have the end of the quarter to decide.
Yeah, we're down to 15 seconds. They are going to be a full yard shy, I do believe. Let's see where they spot it. Maybe, well, a yard and a few inches. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Falcons lead 14-0. Falcon football oldies 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
Pair style with savings at Pandora Jewelry. September 14th to the 17th, save up to 35%. Mix, match, and stack. The freedom to customize is yours. Shop the Buy More, Save More event now at Pandora Jewelry. While supplies last at participating retailers, selection may vary by store. Not valid with gift card or prior purchases. Spend must qualify before taxes and fees. Maximum discount 35%. See store for details.
Buy more, save more with Pandora at Hume's Jewelers on the Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Play the rooms for less. Pigskin Pick'em at yoursportsedge.com. Every week, it's a new game. So pick your games and win big prizes with the rooms for less. Pigskin Pick'em at yoursportsedge.com.
Back at Friar Stadium, we got word from Todd County. No officials showed up for that game. They're not going to be able to kick off till 8 o'clock. Just got that word from our guy on site at that one. That 8 o'clock start. If you're Fulton City, that's like, really? Because that's a long ride from Elkton back down to Fulton.
Man, it's a long ride to
From
go
anywhere.
anywhere from Fulton. My goodness.
So it'll be fourth down, a full yard, and a few inches.
Yeah, he's got to get to the 45, and he's a little bit shy of the 44.
I think they'll go for it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're down 2 scores.
You haven't won a game yet.
Yeah, and you haven't stopped us really, our offense yet. So.
I would watch for Villapando maybe.
I wonder if they try
to get the snap.
You know, we're good at jumping off sides in these situations too. So.
And we have done that a few times.
Yeah. Got to think Lester's going to get this.
Villapando lines up tight. Lester waiting for the snap, and Fort Knox moved. Everybody's pointing, but they had an offensive guy move.
The center moved, wasn't it? Or was it the right guard?
It was the right guard. Number 77 moved, but did the Falcons cause him to move?
He called it on Fort Campbell. It's going to be a first down.
See, I think.
Against the Falcons, results in a first down.
So Knox gets a first down. You were the prophet of gloom there, Donnie.
I just had a feeling. Seen a few of these.
So that will bring them back to the line of scrimmage with a 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Luster waiting for the snap, brings a man in motion, takes it. He keeps it off behind the guy in the jet sweep. He breaks tackles, and he's got a long gain going down the middle of the field, down to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he's about like Denoris Buchanan. He gets some space. He's big enough to carry some people and just keep going.
Yeah, he needed one more step, and he might have gone for a touchdown there.
So give him 16 yards on that, down to the 35 of Fort Campbell.
Yeah, they brought 23 in motion like they were going to run the jet sweep, and as soon as he passed, they snapped it, and Luster went right up off tackle where the sweep man had cleared. And they're telling the Fort Campbell sideline to get back a little bit.
Yeah, we've been getting quite a few sideline warnings in the last
No official
weeks.
warning on this one. Luster takes it, hands it off to 23 this time, and nope. Bunch of folks met him. And that's Jerome Jones with not much.
Is he going to be at? He might have lost a yard.
Keeling in there on the stop again.
No,
they're going to spot at the nose of the ball right back at the 35. And so it will be 2nd and 10. 11 minutes to go till halftime. 14-0 is our score. Fort Knox on the Falcons' end of the field. Luster again.
Timeout, Fort Knox.
And the Eagles will take a timeout. 10:52 till halftime. Fort Campbell leads at 14-0. Falcon football oldies 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
HCC registration is underway for October 16th classes. Now is the time to speak with an advisor. Whether you're interested in classes close to home before transferring to a four-year college, or you want a credential in a few months to enter the workforce, HCC has a program to fit your needs. Financial aid opportunities, plus the lowest tuition in Kentucky. Call 270-707-3700 to get started. Hopkinsville Community College. Higher education begins here.
Back at Friar Stadium as the Eagles took a timeout there. It's 14-0.
But they're driving.
Second down and 10 for the Eagles. Lester getting a big workout tonight. He carried 75 times in their first 4 games, so he's used to carrying it. Falcons bringing a lot of pressure. They give it to Jones, who runs through it, and they get him down. Looks like about the 32s where they're going to spot his knee down, but that Falcons brought a little pressure up the middle, and Jones nearly broke through it, and he didn't like a whole lot more from going.
Yeah, Fort Knox likes to go to the right side of their offensive line.
Gain of 3. We'll call it 3rd down and 7. My guess is this is 4-down territory for the Eagles. And the Falcons are going to give them 5 more.
Flag to the play prior to the snap.
So instead of
3rd and 7, it's going to be 3rd and 2.
Encroachment against the Falcons.
He never did officially signal the hands on the hips. He just pointed that way.
That's the 3rd penalty on the Falcons. All 3 of them have been offsides penalties.
3rd down 2 now. Lester brings a man in motion. That is Jones. Fakes it to him, goes right behind him again, and he got the first down, I believe.
Yeah.
They're going to rule his knee down at the 35, but that's right about where he had to get. But again, a big offside penalty because they gave him a big chunk of the yardage they needed there.
That's first down number 5 for Fort Knox on the night.
So they're at the Falcon 25-yard line. Take it. Lester left it off to Jones. Tried to pop to the outside. Got back to about the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Looks like right back at the 25. No gain.
2nd down and 10. This quarter playing quickly right now. No passes going up in the air.
Now watch this play be a pass.
Yeah, after I said that. Logan County winning again tonight. They lead McLean County 14-0. That's a Cougar affair. Cougars and Cougars.
Oh, delay a game right here. Unless if he called timeout, and he did. He called timeout.
So Knox burns their second timeout. 9:13 to go in a half. 14-0 Falcons lead. Falcon football oldies 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
Looking for a challenge? Push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army or Army Reserve. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields. And you can earn money for college and even a cash bonus if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter today in Hopkinsville or Clarksville. You can also log on to GoArmy.com. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong. Paid for by the United States Army.
As we come back to the sounds of Deborah Harry and Blondie, it is 14-0. Falcons lead the Eagles here in the first half as we have about 9:13 to go. Union County rolling now at Ballard Memorial. The Braves up 33-0 late in the first half. Mayo leads Western 33-6 in the first half. Let's see. Try to get some other scores while we have a minute here. Trigg and Russellville, last I saw it was Trigg up 7-0. Henderson County leads Caldwell County with 30 seconds to go and a half, 13-zip.
Where's that game at? Henderson?
That's at Henderson. 42-0 South Warren over Grayson County.
There's your
And they're
pass.
throwing a pass long down the sideline, and it is intercepted. Picked off by the Falcons. Elijah Crockett with a pick.
We had a penalty, but they said it's going to be holding on Fort Knox. So that
wave it off.
Definitely be declined.
Yeah, and the coaches talked a little bit about that when Lester throws it out of that formation, he tends to just throw it up, and the Falcons played center field and picked it off. So second turnover, third unofficial, but second official turnover of the game. Falcons will start, though, deep in a hole after the pick, back at about their own 9-yard line. Yep, 9-yard line.
Yeah, you could see when he threw that up, it looked like a wounded duck.
So the Falcons have it 1st and 10 at the 9. Amon Williams out of the shotgun, takes it, hands it off, coming off the side across the 10, still pushing to near the 15-yard line.
Looked like Denoris.
And now number 5.
Was that
Or
Julian?
was that Julian?
No,
No,
it was
Denoris.
That was Denoris. Get him to the 15, gain of 6.
6-yard gain. It'll be second down and a short 4.
Right now, Denoris, 7 carries, 109 yards.
Coach told him he wanted 200 out of him tonight.
Well, he's on his way.
They'll spread it out again. It will be Buchanan back there with Amon Williams. 2nd and 3. Takes it, hands it off to Norris again, trying to find somewhere to go. Stutter steps, trying to push his way, trying to get outside, breaks a tackle, fighting. Now he cuts loose, 20, 25, 30, down the sideline, 35, about the 37-yard line. Looked like he was down for nada. And Denoris somehow, he nearly did another one of those big, long runs. We're going to give him the 35.
Yeah, gain of 20. Gain of 20. And a first down.
Gets them all out of the deep end, out of the shadow of their own goalpost.
He may have 200 by halftime.
He's rolling that way. This time it will be, I think, is that Buchanan and Roberts? Roberts is on his left. Take it, hand it off to Julian Roberts. Whoa!
Somebody forgot to block somebody.
Julian gets up from that play and looks at somebody and says, let's not run that again.
He was fortunate just to lose 2.
And they're going to give him 2 or 3. Almost 3. Sort of got it halfway between. Yeah, but as soon as Julian got the ball, somebody was wrapping him up. He got no blocking up front that time. They'll go to 3 wide, 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Now actually they'll go trips left as Roberts will go left. Now they'll move him, set him up to the right-hand side. Amon Williams takes it, looking to pass. He's pressure coming at him. He's having to run out, throws it into the middle, threw it behind Julian Roberts and nearly picked. Jones should have had it and knows it.
He hit him in the hands. And boy,
yeah, hit him in the wrong spot, the hands. And Jones is just, he's banging his head on the turf because he knows he had it.
Yeah, it was right to him.
Yep. Like you always say, hit him in the wrong place, the hands.
Now 3rd and long for the Falcons.
That was one of those plays that Amon's got to learn on there, the sophomore. Just sometimes it's better to take it and run for what you can get and not just throw it up in the middle of the field.
And he was throwing off balance, too. He wasn't set.
Trips to the right, 1 man wide to the left, 3rd down, 12. Low snap, Amon gets it, throws it out here, got his man, but Roberts can't wheel it in. He threw it too tall. And it'll be 4th down and 12, and the Falcons will punt. He had Roberts out there, but he just laid it out a little too far in front of him.
It'll be the first punt of the night for the Falcons.
Fort Knox, not now they'll drop somebody, maybe, no. Well, they're finally dropping somebody back in return formation. Not very deep. Whitehead kicks it, line drive, and this one's going to roll. And roll, and roll. And the Falcons just let it go all the way down to the 20.
47-yard punt, no return.
Touchdown at the 20-yard line.
So that's where the Eagles will start their next possession as the Falcons lead it 14-0. 7:13 to go in the first half.
Yeah, we had a couple incomplete passes, slowed that clock down a little bit.
Caldwell County scored in the last 50 seconds of the first half, and it's now 13-7. Henderson may have just woke him up. 1st and 10. Luster, I thought a guy was in motion early. They could leave it off to number 5, trying to come around the right side. Hit hard out of bounds at about the 23, and that was number 5. Devontae Pittman, and I thought Downey, he actually got started early.
Yeah.
I thought he was already running, but when the play snapped.
Give him 3 on that.
2nd down and 7 from their own 23-yard line. Luster again, that Wildcat they run almost exclusively. He takes it, running an option. No, he left it off this time to the fullback. It's Jones, and he comes across the 30 to the 33, maybe the 34. Jones, they just sort of countered it up inside, and Jones got a nice gain out of it.
Good job faking the Falcons.
Yeah, I thought he was going to take it and try to run option look out to the outside, and as it is.
Give him 11 to the 34, 1st down.
At the single wing set, Lester takes it, gives it off to 5 again. This time he's giving ground. Keeling got him first, and then they drop him for a loss. Keeling was first to get there, and then help came to finish it off.
And they're going to put him, they're going to spot it 31 or 32?
32, so a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. Yeah, Dayton got there, held him up, and then the help arrived. 6:20 to go, first half. And back they go. Trips this time. They take it, and Luster keeping it. Keeling trying to bring him down from behind. He gets help, and a bunch of people bring him down after he gets out to about the 37-yard line, maybe the 38. Luster sent the motion coming to the left side, then he went back up the middle. And call it the 38. It'll be 3rd down, long 6. Clock goes under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Luster again on the single wing, brings a man over to his left. Now back in motion the other way, number 5. They fake the jet sweep. Luster comes up behind it, and he's hit after a yard or 2 gain. That's all. And again, Dayton Keeling among the first to get in there on him.
You got to think they're going to go for it, even though it's going to be about 4th and 4.
4th down, a short 4 yards to go. Down to 5:15 to go. Falcons gave them a first down last time.
Yeah, they're going to.
They indicate they're going to punt, but he's only about 10 yards back. Lester is back there. Snap to him. He gets it out there. Nearly got it blocked. It's high. Falcons take it at the 30. Drop it. Try to chase it down back at the 20. Still loose, and did he finally get it covered?
He got it covered and then got hit hard.
Whacked.
That's Crockett, isn't it? Yep.
Crockett should have probably just fallen on it at first. Once he dropped it, instead of trying to pick it up, you just need to get down on the ball.
He fumbled it at the 30 and ended up losing 10 yards out of that.
And the Falcons will take it over at the 20-yard line. Defense not giving up much. Offense getting a little bit more tonight.
So a 30-yard punt and a -10 on the return. Put us on the 20.
Out of the shotgun, Iman Williams takes it. Leaves it off. 20. It's Denoris Buchanan. 25, 30, 35. And run out of bounds. But a nice gain for number 4, Denoris Buchanan. They're going to give him the 37 or 38. It'll be a gain of 17-18. Let's see.
It's going to be 18.
Gain of 18 to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Denoris, big first half.
Right now, 9 carries, 147.
And 2 scores.
And 2 scores.
Say he's a candidate for player of the game, you think?
He might be.
4 wide. Out of the shotgun. Iman Williams back to pass. Pressure coming off the left side. Throws it, got a slant, and that is Julian Roberts tackled, but he got the first down. 11 yards, hit him right in stride, and Julian reeled it in. And a gain of 11 to the 49.
Good pass. That's probably the best pass I've seen him throw in a long time.
Hit him right in stride, which on that play you've got to do. Amon Williams looking to pass again. Now the pressure coming. He ducks away from it. He's got room up the left side. Throws it on the move anyway and tipped and caught. Nope, they say he was juggling it. Well, no.
He got it.
He got it.
He got it.
I thought somebody was signaling he juggled it. The Fort Knox coach was signaling he juggled it. But Abdel picks it up for 12 yards. A good job by Abdel staying with that one. I still think, though, there, Amon Williams could have taken off and picked up at least that much.
12 yards on that. Amon Williams right now, he's 4 out of 7 for 54 yards, 1 interception.
2 wide to the right, backs on either side of Amon Williams. Howard comes back in motion toward the line. They take it, leave it off in there. 40, trying to get to the outside. Julian Roberts cuts it up. 35, stutter steps. 30, 29, maybe the 28. Julian Roberts with a nice carry. He's going to get another first down. 10 or 11 yards right there. Julian's starting to get his wheels going now.
They're going to put him right at the 29. Are they going to give him
Ooh,
the
they
first
spotted
down?
him short.
They gave the first down.
Exactly 10 yards. Clock now to 3:50 to go in the first half. The Hopkinsville Community College halftime report coming up at the break.
First down number 10 on the first half.
Zeister going wide left. I formation this time. Take it, leave it off to Buchanan, big hole. 25 down to the 21. You saw the hole open up from here, and Buchanan hit it for an 8-yard gain. Well, let's say they're going to spot his knee at the 22. It'd be a gain of 7. Yep, 22, gain of 7 on the carry. Clock rolling at 3:15, second down and 3. Buchanan piling up numbers now.
10 carries, 154, 2 touchdowns.
One man wide to the right. I formation.
And we have a timeout.
Timeout call before Knox, their final timeout of the half. 2:58 to go till halftime. Falcons on the move, leading 14-0. Falcon football, oldies 96.5, worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
We've spruced up our look, added more local information important to you.
Welcome to the Internet. How can I help you?
We still have the very latest in news, weather, and sports. You can even find more photo galleries, videos, and community events. All of this and more are available at your fingertips at WHVOradio.com.
Oh, they have the Internet on computers now.
Visit and bookmark today.
Back at Friar Stadium, some scores. Union County puts up 33 points in the second quarter. They lead Ballard Memorial at the half. It'll be a short second half, 40-0. Russellville had taken the lead on Trigg. Trigg just scored to take it back 14-12 late in the first half at Purdue Field, where we will be next week.
I can see that one going back and forth for the whole second half.
And again, Todd County, I think, just got started after no officials showed up.
Wow.
Where do you rustle up officials after they don't show up is my question.
They probably took a wrong turn.
Second down and 3, I formation to take it. Leave it off, and that is number 7, Keeling, coming off the back of the I that time. He'd been lining up at fullback. Dayton gets about 3, and let's see where they spot him.
Probably right at the 20. Nope.
Yeah.
They're going to be on the inside. Oh,
they're going to bring chains out.
Are they going to measure this?
I think, well, now where see it's at, I think he's got it. Keeling had been lining up at fullback a lot since they had added the I. That time he lined it up at the tailback spot.
I'm going to say he's short.
No, they're not going to measure it after all. They're going to call it third down. Third down in inches. I formation. Keeling again on the back of the I. Tomerlin at fullback. They take it. Keeling one more time. Got first down and some. Pushes his way to the 20. Down to the 10. They crossed the 15 down to near the 10-yard line. Oh, Dayton just pushed it way down there that time.
Fort Knox cannot call a timeout. Just let that clock run. They're going to put him at the 11 or the 12. Let's see.
11-yard line. So they can get one more first down. 11-yard line. It will be 1st and 10. Play clock's already down to 8. Falcons have 3 timeouts here. Down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Are they going to get it off? They snap it right before the clock, and then Williams takes it and falls down.
Broken play. He missed the handoff, and I think he just said, hey, I'm going down to.
Instead of risking doing anything with it, he just said, I'll take the yard loss.
Yep.
Loss of a yard, make it 2nd and 11. Clock at 1:35. Falcons got plenty of time with all 3 timeouts. And the Falcons will get the ball to start second half. Let's see, they'll go 2 wide right, 1 wide left. Shotgun look this time. Play clock down to 1. They get it off late. Take it. Hand it off to Buchanan. Trying to find a seam. Pops it outside. Trying to turn the corner. He's at the 10 and then tripped up. Down to the 7. We've seen him break a couple of good runs. He turns nothing into something there, and it's going to be.
It's going to be at the 8. So
3rd down.
4, yep.
They got to get to the 1, so it's 3rd and 7. Game clock running at 57 seconds. Down to 50. Play clock at 14. Down to 40. Play clock's already 6. They need to go to burn a timeout. They're trying to hustle people off this time. They're going to take the timeout. Yeah, play clock was at 2. 36 seconds till halftime. Falcons knocking on the door again, leading 14-0. Falcon football oldies, 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
HCC registration is underway for October 16th classes. Now is the time to speak with an advisor. Whether you're interested in classes close to home before transferring to a 4-year college, or you want a credential in a few months to enter the workforce, HCC has a program to fit your needs. Financial aid opportunities, plus the lowest tuition in Kentucky. Call 270-707-3700 to get started. Hopkinsville Community College. Higher education begins here.
Back to Friar Stadium to the sounds of Glass Tiger. As we are getting close to halftime here, Falcons up 14-0, threatening to get more before the half. Let's see if we can get any more scores. We told you Trigg had pulled ahead of Russellville late in the first half. Let's see what else we got going on. Apollo leads Owensboro Catholic 24-7 at halftime. Aces struggling. I formation. Take it and leave it off to Buchanan. Pushing his way down close to the 2. Let's see.
It's going to be 4th. Oh, they're going to call timeout.
Timeout called. It'll be 4th and short with 25 seconds to go.
4th and 1.
4th and 1. We'll just keep it here for the moment during the timeout, see if we can get you some scores. That one shocks me a little bit. The Catholic has really owned Apollo over the last few years, and Apollo leads Catholic 24-7.
Wow.
But now Owensboro Catholic did have their quarterback just quit the team. He got injured, had apparently a bad concussion in a game against last week, and the word I've heard is he walked into the coach's office and said, I don't want to play anymore. Mayfield up over Graves County late in the first half, 28-8. Hopkinsville leads Tillman at the half, 15-9. Hoptown looking for their first win of the season.
Man, that's hard to believe.
Bowling Green leads Warren Central. No shock here, 35-0. That'll be a short half. Glasgow being shut out by Warren East, 14-0. Rossview leading Station Camp. Where's Station Camp?
Nashville.
All right, 21-7 Rossview up. Henry County leads Clarksville at the half, 21-14.
Yeah, Henry County played a game at Austin P earlier this year against Beach and got beat. Henry County is usually a pretty solid team.
Battle of the Bluegrass tonight in college volleyball. Kentucky sweeps Louisville 3-0.
Kentucky football has a big game tomorrow.
South Carolina. 4th down and about a yard. They take it. Leave it off in there. Buchanan pushing his way down. Did he get into the end zone? Touchdown.
That might have been Keeling.
Was that Keeling? Or?
Is it? Let's see.
Yeah, that's Keeling. Number 7. Keeling take it in. From 2 yards out, got the first down, and then pushed it into the end zone, and the Falcons extend it now to 20-0. So Dayton Keeling into the end zone. Falcons will try to make it a three touchdown margin with extra points. As Johnny Paniagua will attempt to go 3 for 3 tonight.
Paniagua on to attempt the extra point.
Of course, Paniagua, a member also of the Falcons soccer team. Julian Roberts to hold. Falcons having to hustle somebody out late and going to have to burn their final timeout for the extra point. So we'll have a little stoppage here. Let's see if we can get some other scores. Greenwood leads Barron County 28-7 at the half. Let's see. Trying to get some other action. Nothing else there. Again, Trigg County, Russellville have gone to the half, and Trigg leads Russellville at the half 14-12. Mayfield Graves have gone to the half. It's 20. Well, now I'm seeing 20-8 instead of 28-8.
No, last update I got was 28-8.
And now I got one that said 20-8, so I'm not sure which it is. Hoptown Tillman at the half, 16-9. And extra point blocked as they got quickly back to it. And 20 seconds till halftime. It is Falcons 20, Eagles 9, none. Falcon Football Oldies 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
Thursday nights on Titans Radio from 6 to 7 Central, it's Titans Tonight with Titans great Keith Bullock and the voice of the Titans, Mike Keith. All-Pro linebacker Keith Bullock shares his thoughts on the Titans and on the National Football League. You won't want to miss the next Titans Tonight, Thursday nights from 6 to 7 Central on Titans Radio and this fine Titans radio station.
106.5 WKDZ.
20 seconds till halftime, and the Falcons in control of this one, 20-0. First touchdown of the night for Dayton Keeling. They do miss the extra point, though, as it was blocked. Most everybody going to about halftime right about now. We were behind them. We caught up with everybody here in the second quarter, quick quarter.
Not much passing.
Nope. Ball has not spent a lot of time in the air tonight. Falcons tee it up with only 20 seconds to go. Falcons will get the ball to open the second half.
See if he kicks this one deep.
I would say, yeah, the way they've spread out, it's happening this time. It's going deep. And he kicks it high down the field. Knox takes it at about the 12, up the middle, now trying to go to the far side. And now he's coming back to the near side, running, giving ground. He's still at the 10, giving backwards down inside to the 5-yard line. And he took 13 seconds to do that. Started giving ground, and Donnie, usually nothing good happens when you give ground.
No, you're trying to fight off people, and you just keep going back and back. He caught it at the 12, and they're going to end up spotting him at around the
6, maybe 5 or 6, 6-yard line. If you're Fort Knox, I think you just take a knee here. The last thing you want to do is do anything risky that can end up with a score play right here at the half.
I'll forward it on to Ian and I'll include you in the text as well. So, I mean, there's really nothing we can do. I mean, that kind of proof shows us what we're doing.
7 seconds. Fort Knox up tight. We'll take a knee, and that will end the first half. We go to the break. It's Fort Campbell 20, Fort Knox nothing. Army Bowl 2017. Falcon football is Oldies 96.5 Worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
Bill Booth here, the taste of the Pennyroyal crew from Pennyroyal Hospice, Alyssa Tucker and Kelly Martin. Listen, this is a little thing here. I know probably you don't see a lot of men's pants, but look over on the side. You know what that's called?
Is it a tag?
No, it's not a tick either. It's called a cheater. That allows me to eat a massive amount of foods without changing my body shape.
Like Thanksgiving pants.
Kelly, well, Alyssa is staring at my pants. Tell me about this event coming up September 21st.
It's the Taste of the Pennyroyal, Bill. September 21st at the Bruce Convention Center. We will have approximately 30 food vendors there, and for the low cost of $15, you can fill out those cheater pants. $15, and you can graze for 2 hours.
A full list of all the restaurants participating can be found on the Taste of the Pennyroyal Facebook event page. Kelly, where does my money go?
Your money goes to help all of those that we take care of in the 5-county region that might not be able to afford to pay for care of their own.
Taste of the Pennyroyal, Thursday, September 21st at the Bruce.
Bill, can I please stop staring at your buffet pants now?
HCC registration is underway for October 16th classes. Now is the time to speak with an advisor. Whether you're interested in classes close to home before transferring to a 4-year college, or you want a credential in a few months to enter the workforce, HCC has a program to fit your needs. Financial aid opportunities, plus the lowest tuition in Kentucky. Call 270-707-3700 to get started. Hopkinsville Community College. Higher education begins here.
New week, new game. Play the Wildcat Chevrolet Friday Football Frenzy at yoursportsedge.com. Win prizes from Wendy's, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Wildcat Chevrolet.
Looking for a challenge? Push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army or Army Reserve. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields. And you could earn money for college and even a cash bonus if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter today in Hopkinsville or Clarksville. You can also log on to GoArmy.com. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong. Paid for by the United States Army.
Hi, welcome to Jersey Mike's.
Fresh is best. At Jersey Mike's, their bread is baked fresh, and they only use top-quality meats and cheeses. Everything is sliced and prepared right there in front of you, and exactly how you want it. Delicious. Proud sponsors of Fort Campbell Falcons football, they also sponsor the Fort Campbell Football Player of the Game. Visit their locations on Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, Madison Street, and Wilma Rudolph Boulevard in Clarksville, and Fort Campbell Boulevard in Oak Grove. Online at jerseymikes.com.
Hairstyle with savings at Pandora Jewelry. September 14th to the 17th, save up to 35%. Mix, match, and stack. The freedom to customize is yours. Shop the Buy More, Save More event now at Pandora Jewelry. While supplies last at participating retailers, selection may vary by store. Not valid with gift card or prior purchases. Spend must qualify before taxes and fees. Maximum discount 35%. See store for details.
Buy more, save more with Pandora at Hume's Jewelers on the Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
We're at the break, and it's time to take a look back on the Hopkinsville Community College Halftime Show on WHVO 96.5, 1480, and worldwide at WHVOradio.com.
Well, the Fort Campbell Falcons scored the first play they ran from a line of scrimmage tonight. 60-yard touchdown run by Denoris Buchanan. They've been in control since and lead at the break by the score of 20-0 over the Fort Knox Eagles in the annual Army Bowl game here tonight at Friar Stadium. We're going to come back, look at the first half of this one, and look at some scores from around the area. A lot of activity going on. One game that didn't even start for an hour because of lack of officials. This is the Hopkinsville Community College Halftime Report, brought to you by HCC. Proud to make the Fort Campbell Falcons Halftime Report available worldwide to our men and women serving everywhere. HCC, sharing your pride in sports and supporting your desires for a brighter tomorrow. Hopkinsville Community College. This is Falcon Football Oldies 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
Half-price loyal listener deals available online at WHVOradio.com.
These deals on sale now. Hurry. A limited supply is available. Fine dining for lunch or dinner Monday through Saturday. Adams Breezy Hill Restaurant, Princeton. Look right for all your dry cleaning needs. Clean Right Cleaner. The best pork, chicken, mutton, and fixins you'll find. Barbecue Chef. Half-price pontoon rentals for the lake. Buzzard Rock. Fresh produce, fresh meat, and outstanding customer service. Hancock's Neighborhood Market. Market in Katy, a gift shop, an art gallery, and an art studio in Hopkinsville, Griffin Studio. Country Cooking open 7 days a week, Reva's Place in historic downtown Katy. Perfect outfits that you could afford for ladies and young children. The Purple Door Boutique in Hopkinsville. The kitchen's open from 6 a.m. to 9:30 for breakfast at Square Deal Grocery. Don't forget hot plate lunches and deli and pizza all day. Personalize your world. Totes, purses, T-shirts, and more. Bows and cleats in Eddyville.
Limited number of deals available each week, only at WHVOradio.com.
HCC registration is underway for October 16th classes. Now is the time to speak with an advisor. Whether you're interested in classes close to home before transferring to a four-year college, or you want a credential in a few months to enter the workforce, HCC has a program to fit your needs. Financial aid opportunities, plus the lowest tuition in Kentucky. Call 270-707-3700 to get started. Hopkinsville Community College. Higher education begins here.
It's another Silver Survey Saturday with Boyd Clark.
On the next edition of Silver Survey Saturday, we're going to do something different. Sunday is the 69th Annual Primetime Emmy Awards, and in honor of your favorite TV shows, Saturday morning at 7, we're going to count down 12 of the top TV theme songs that made the charts on the next Silver Survey Saturday morning at 7.
With your hits, history, and humor, it's Boyd Clark on 96.5, 100.9 WHVO.
When you're looking for a quality company to provide you with screen printing and embroidery services, it's G&S Embroidery on West 15th Street in Hopkinsville. G&S meets or beats deadlines. G&S is dependable, reliable, and talented. When you need design work, G&S Embroidery has one of the best designers in the area. G&S Embroidery, specializing in team uniforms, t-shirts for fundraisers, and customized embroidery work for area businesses. In fact, all of the WKDC WHVO gear is done by G&S. For screen printing or embroidery work, contact Nick Gresham today at G&S Embroidery, West 15th Street in Hopkinsville.
This Sunday, the Titans are on the road at Jacksonville in their first AFC South Division battle of the regular season. The award-winning Titans Countdown is on the air at 11 a.m. Central. Then the voice of the Titans, Mike Keefe, and Coach Dave McGinnis have all the action of Titans and Jaguars at noon Central. It's Titans and Jags this Sunday afternoon on
106.5 WKDZ.
Back at Friar Stadium on the Hopkinsville Community College halftime report, as it is the Fort Campbell Falcons. They are leading the Fort Knox Eagles by the score of 20-0. Donnie, recap the scoring plays for us.
Ready? Let me get my paper here. Alrighty. All right, we're going to start in the first quarter. Norris Buchanan had a 60-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good, and that was with 42 seconds at the beginning of the game. The Falcons led 7-0. Fort Campbell gets it back near the end of the first quarter. They drive Norris Buchanan again on a 28-yard touchdown run. Extra point good, and at the end of the first quarter, the Falcons led 14-0. Fort Knox had a couple drives that they were able to move the ball, but they stalled. They went for it on fourth down. They punted a couple times, and the Falcons, right before halftime, Dayton Keeling on a 2-yard run, the extra point was blocked, and the Falcons lead 20-0 at the half on the 3 touchdowns, which is a season high right now, 20 points for the Falcons this season, as they scored 18 against Marshall County in the home opener, and had 19 last week on the road at Murray. So looks like right now the Falcons on their way to a 2-0 record here at home, and getting some confidence, getting ready for that first district game in Cadiz next week. Some of the halftime stats for the Fort Campbell Falcons. Individual rushing, Norris Buchanan, 12 carries for 164 yards and 2 touchdowns. Abdel Howard, 2 carries for 18. Dayton Keeling, 4 carries for 14 yards and a touchdown. Julian Roberts, 3 carries for 10 yards. and Amon Williams had 2 carries for a -8. Passing, Amon Williams 4 out of 7 with 1 interception, 54 yards in the first half. Receiving, Julian Roberts 2 catches for 23 yards, Denoris Buchanan 1 catch for 21, and Nathan Lake 1 catch for 10 yards. Some team stats, Fort Knox in the first half, 6 first downs. They ran the ball 21 times for a total of 72 yards. They were 0 for 2 passing, had 1 interception for 0 yards, giving the Eagles 72 yards of total offense and 23 offensive plays in the first half. Fort Campbell, 12 first downs. They ran the ball 23 times for 198 yards. Amon Williams, like I said, 4 out of 7 passing, had 1 interception, 54 yards. So the Falcons in the first half, 252 yards of total offense, 252 to 72. And that explains why the Falcons are up 20-0 in the first half. So good first half after the big delay. Hopefully the Eagle player will be, hopefully it was just precautionary stuff with the ambulance and all. Hopefully he'll be okay. But the Falcons have done what they needed to do here on homecoming night, and they lead 20-0.
We're at the halftime. It is 20-0. The Falcons are up. Falcon Football Oldies, 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
The 2017 Trigg County Ham Festival is coming to Cadiz on Friday, October 13th,
All right, Kyle.
Saturday, October 14th, and rides will be operating on Sunday, October 15th. There's a terrific lineup of entertainment for this year's Country Ham Festival, thanks to Cadiz Trigg County Tourism. 11 number ones, 3 gold albums, and 8 million records sold worldwide. Exile is coming to the 2017 Trigg County Country Ham Festival.
I wanna kiss you all over. Woke up in love with you. She's a miracle. I don't wanna be a memory. Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance.
Country singer-songwriter Ray Scott.
She don't like to play my kind of music. Living this way will maybe take me to my grave a little earlier than most.
The official party band for this year's Country Ham Festival, the Reggie Wooten Band. Listen to WKDZ and WHVO for updates on this year's Trigg County Country Ham Festival.
Half-price loyal listener deals available online at WHVOradio.com.
These deals on sale now. Hurry. A limited supply is available. Fine dining for lunch or dinner Monday through Saturday. Adams Breezy Hill Restaurant, Princeton. Look right for all your dry cleaning needs. Clean Right Cleaner. The best pork, chicken, mutton, and fixins you'll find. Barbecue Shack. Half-price pontoon rentals for the lake. Buzzard Rock. Fresh produce, fresh meat, and outstanding customer service. Hancock's Neighborhood Market in Cadiz. A gift shop, an art gallery, and an art studio in Hopkinsville. Griffin Studio. Country Cooking open 7 days a week. Reva's Place in historic downtown Cadiz. Perfect outfits that you could afford for ladies and young children. The Purple Door Boutique in Hopkinsville. The kitchen's open from 6 a.m. to 9:30 for breakfast at Square Deal Grocery. Don't forget hot plate lunches and deli and pizza all day. Personalize your world. Totes, purses, t-shirts, and more. Bows and cleats in Eddyville.
Limited number of deals available each week, only at WHVOradio.com.
Looking for a challenge? Push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army or Army Reserve. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields. And you could earn money for college and even a cash bonus if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter today in Hopkinsville or Clarksville. You can also log on to GoArmy.com. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong. Paid for by the United States Army.
When you're looking for a quality company to provide you with screen printing and embroidery services, it's G&S Embroidery on West 15th Street in Hopkinsville. G&S meets or beats deadlines. G&S is dependable, reliable, and talented. When you need design work, G&S Embroidery has one of the best designers in the area. G&S Embroidery, specializing in team uniforms, t-shirts for fundraisers, and customized embroidery work for area businesses. In fact, all of the WKDC WHVO gear is done by G&S. For screen printing or embroidery work, contact Nick Gresham today at G&S Embroidery, West 15th Street in Hopkinsville.
When you want to talk about the game, talk to the head coach of your Tennessee Titans on the Mike Malarkey Show.
Vic, go ahead for Mike Malarkey. You're on the air.
Do we have a plan to take Greg Olson out of the game?
Tuesday nights from 6 to 7 Central.
I appreciate your comments about this past week. It was definitely a group effort on our guys' part.
It's the Mike Malarkey Show, only on Titans Radio.
106.5 WKDZ.
Back at Friar Stadium as we're at halftime, 20-0. Donnie, other than a couple of little things, it's been about all the Falcons could ask for in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, when you first play on offense, you end up doing a wildcat, and you go around left hand and not even touch for a 60-yard touchdown run, and then you get a couple more scores there, and you score right before the end of the first half to go up 20-0. Now you're going to get the ball back, start of the second half, so you punch this one in, and you got to like your chances.
We'll get ready to start the second half of this one. This is going to wrap up the Hopkinsville Community College halftime report. Falcons up at the break, 20-0. Second half is next. Falcon football, oldies, 96.5 worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
HCC registration is underway for October 16th classes. Now is the time to speak with an advisor. Whether you're interested in classes close to home before transferring to a four-year college, or you want a credential in a few months to enter the workforce, HCC has a program to fit your needs. Financial aid opportunities, plus the lowest tuition in Kentucky. Call 270-707-3700 to get started. Hopkinsville Community College. Higher education begins here.
Bill Booth here, the taste of the Pennyroyal crew from Pennyroyal Hospice, Alyssa Tucker and Kelly Martin. Listen, this is a little thing here. I know probably you don't see a lot of men's pants, but look over on the side. You know what that's called?
Is it a tag?
No, it's not a tick either. It's called a cheater. That allows me to eat a massive amount of foods without changing my body shape.
Like Thanksgiving pants.
Kelly, well, Alyssa is staring at my pants. Tell me about this event coming up September 21st.
It's the taste of the Pennyroyal, Bill. September 21st at the Bruce Convention Center. We will have approximately 30 food vendors there, and for the low cost of $15, you can fill out those cheater pants. $15, and you can graze for 2 hours.
A full list of all the restaurants participating can be found on the Taste of the Pennyroyal Facebook event page. Kelly, where does my money go?
Your money goes to help all of those that we take care of in the 5-county region that might not be able to afford to pay for care of their own.
Taste of the Pennyroyal, Thursday, September
60
21st.
more seconds, Kyle. We've got about a
Can
minute
I please
25
stop
left.
staring at your buffet pants now?
Looking for a challenge? Push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army or Army Reserve. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields. And you could earn money for college and even a cash bonus if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter today in Hopkinsville or Clarksville. You can also log on to GoArmy.com. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong. Paid for by the United States Army.
Hi, welcome to Jersey Mike's.
Fresh is best. At Jersey Mike's, their bread is baked fresh, and they only use top quality meats and cheeses. Everything is sliced and prepared right there in front of you, and exactly how you want it. Delicious. Proud sponsors of Fort Campbell Falcons football, they also sponsor the Fort Campbell Football Player of the Game. Visit their locations on Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, Madison Street, and Wilma Rudolph Boulevard in Clarksville, and Fort Campbell Boulevard in Oak Grove. Online at jerseymikes.com.
Back at Friar Stadium, we get ready to start the second half, and Donnie, Falcons get the ball to start the second half of play here.
Yeah, and we need to go ahead and take it and get a good drive down and punch another one in and go ahead and get this W out of reach. Fort Knox getting to their sideline.
DeNorris ended up how many yards there in the first half?
He had 12 carries for 164 and 2 touchdowns. So I'm going to say he's going to probably hit the 200-yard mark in a couple more carries.
Now for the Falcons, Donnie, I think you want to keep playing well. Want to go ahead and get this one in the book and just keep a little positive energy rolling into a big game next week.
That's right, and we only had 3 penalties, but they were all defensive offside penalties. So.
Because the last 2 seasons, that game has determined who got in and who stayed home.
Well, if you don't win that game, then you have to win 2 of the 3 remaining district games, and that's
or
tough
you
to
have
do.
to hope that Trigg beats Union.
Yeah, and then tiebreakers, you know, we got to hope Marshall County has some wins, and they need to win out so we can have.
And they were leading Murray earlier tonight, so we'll see how that all works out.
Well, let's see who the kicker is for Fort Knox. Is it going to be Mr. Everything for Fort Knox?
Luster?
Looks
sure,
like
he does everything.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it's going to be Luster to kick it off. So,
yeah. Will they try an onside kick?
Nope, Luster kicks it down the field. We're underway. Second half. Falcons take it about the 15, up the left side. 20, 25, 30, and there's a flag, 35, 40. And I think it's going to come back. There was a flag thrown right about the 30-yard line. That's in the area of a hold or a block in the back again.
That was Julian Roberts catching it at the 15 and taking it out to about the 43. But like you said, there's yellow hanky on the field. And it's going to go way back.
Block in the back against the Falcons.
So, yep, it'll cost him 10 yards.
So they're going to give him the return from the 15 to the 30 and mark it back 10. So we're going to start on the 20.
Right on the 20.
It'll be first and 10 Fort Campbell at their own 20-yard line.
John, next play we're going 10 personnel. Lead right or left quarterback. 1, lead right or left.
2 wide left, 1 wide right. They take it, hand it off. Buchanan dancing around, trying to find somewhere to go. Pops it and bumps it outside and crosses the 25.
Didn't look like he had any room anywhere, but he was able to get at least 5. Let's see where they're going to put him at.
They're going to give him, I think, 5.
Right at the 25.
Yep, 5 yards. But again, it looked like Denores had nowhere to go. Trips right. Roll, and his keeper.
That was Abdel.
That's Abdel Howard, and Abdel got nothing.
Abdel Howard on the carry.
Got back to the line of scrimmage, looked like. 3rd and 5.
Eagles by number 77, Castro.
Abdel right now, 3 carries for 18 yards on the night.
Third down, short 5 to go. Back into a shotgun look. Snap back. Williams looking. Hitches it, throws it down. Sideline, got a man, break it open, caught. 40. Midfield. Down at the 45-yard line.
I think the turf monster tripped him up.
And that was Abdel Howard that time. And the Falcons get a big gain all the way, they're going to say the 44-yard line on Fort Knox's side of the field. Little more than a minute gone here in the third quarter. Falcons on the move. This drive started at their own 20-yard line. If he could have laid it out there in front of Abdel instead of making Abdel wait on it that one, he might have just walked into the end zone.
31-yard pass play there.
Wide outs, 2 to the right. Abdel Howard is slot. Now he'll go in motion to the left. They take it. Give it up counter, trying to find somewhere to go. Julian Roberts dancing around. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 28-yard line. Well, Julian starts dancing around, and he left somebody just in his wake.
They're going to put the ball on the 28, a gain of 16 for Julian.
And the Falcons now starting to chew up some big chunks of real estate. 10:20 to go in the third quarter. Falcons threatening to get on the board.
Just stay. No, get him off the field. Get him off the field. No.
4 carries, 26 yards for Julian Roberts.
Do that. Hurry up.
I formation. Take it. Leave it off to Dayton Keeling. Try to get outside, and he's going down for a loss.
Yeah, he went left.
Now, he actually may have gained a yard out of it.
Yeah, he went right at the defensive player.
Big man wrapped him up as number 58.
If he would have went straight, he would have had yardage, but he bounced it out and went right into the defender, no gain.
So 2nd down and 10. at the Knox 28-yard line. Opening possession of the second half, and the Falcons driving it down the field. Play clock now to 2-1, and they snap it. Apparently got it off, and this one's Julian Roberts. Cut it up the sideline, 20, 15, and he run out of bounds and waylays somebody standing on the sideline.
I can't believe we didn't get a flag on that. We didn't get a guy off the field in time, but they didn't see it.
Yeah, the Falcons were having trouble getting the play snapped. They got it snapped right as the clock ticked 0. And a nice run by Julian Roberts that time.
Gain of 13 down to the 15-yard line.
Julian's starting to pile up some yardage now.
That's first down number 15 on the night.
I formation. Take it. Leave it off tailback, and that is going down to the 10, to the 5, headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! Denoris Buchanan, I believe.
15-yard touchdown run.
And it is Buchanan with his third touchdown of the night. Third score, and a big, big night for Denoris, who is likely going to end up our Jersey Mike's player of the game now. .908 to go here in the third. Falcons now lead at 26-0. They'll go for a single extra point. Johnny Paniagua, whose last kick was blocked, snap back kick on its way. This one plenty of leg, and it's good. 9:08 to go in the third. Falcons now lead 27-0. Falcon football, oldies 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
Pair style with savings at Pandora Jewelry. September 14th to the 17th, save up to 35%. Mix, match, and stack. The freedom to customize is yours. Shop the Buy More, Save More event now at Pandora Jewelry. While supplies last at participating retailers, selection may vary by store. Not valid with gift card or prior purchases. Spend must qualify before taxes and fees. Maximum discount 35%. See store for details.
Buy more, save more with Pandora at Hume's Jewelers on the Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Third quarter, and the Falcons take 2 minutes, 52 seconds, drive 80 yards, put a score.
That's what we needed to do right there.
Denoris now, what's he up to yardage-wise?
Right now he's got 14 carries for 184 yards and 3 scores.
He needs 16 more yards. Robbins said he wanted him to get 200 tonight. Paniagua on his way to the ball, kicks it high down the field. Knox will take it at about the 14, coming up the sideline, 20, 25, 28-yard line. Ball's loose, and the Falcons are on it. Are they going to say he was down first?
Yeah, they're pointing down.
Yeah, they're going to say the ground's actually what caused the fumble, I think. Yeah, the way he hit the ground and then the ball shot out of there, so.
It will be first and 10 for the Eagles.
They're going to put him at the 29.
29-yard line.
So the Eagles get their first possession of the second half, now down 27 points.
See if they start passing a little bit.
They have not had a lot of luck through the air. And, I mean, they run the single wing. They really don't run a whole lot else. And, actually, we got somebody new back in there now. Not Luster. They hand it off to Luster, and he swarmed.
17 was the new quarterback.
And throwing him to the ground was Big Gabe. The chain guys weren't even set when they snapped that ball.
They're going to put him right back up at the line of scrimmage, so no gain.
Trying to see if that was who the number was at that wing back that time. They actually lined Luster off to the side, and he got nothing. 8:28 to go. 17 now at quarterback, or at that wing back.
I think he's playing quarterback. Huh?
James Rousey, he's listed at quarterback, so that would be more of a pistol look for them. Takes it, hands it off to Lester. Ball's on the ground. He picked it back up, and he's going to turn it into about a 3-yard gain. It just so happened it bounced right back up to where Lester could get it.
Yeah, he's going to get 3 yards. It came right back up at him.
And Ethan Tomerlin again, who played so well last week, in on the play. 7:50 to go, third quarter, 27-0 Falcons. Third down, 7. They take it, hand it up inside. Jones trying to get to the corner now. He pops it outside and hit. Nice tackle. Brought down at the 34, and that play on the tackle was made by number 16, and that is Bailey Patt. Beautiful tackle. Took him down at the ankles and stopped him after a gain of a yard. Absolutely perfect open field tackle there.
That's the way you got to tackle right there.
So it's fourth down and a long 6. And Lester, who probably did drive the bus down here after all, is back to punt. Falcons sort of iffy about whether it's going to happen. Snap back to Lester. They come after him. He gets it out of there. Line drive kick down the field. Falcons take it at the 30, 35, 40 the far side, 45. And then turning, coming back to this side. Now cuts it back up the sideline. Gets to about the 49 before he's brought down. And the Falcons are going to start near midfield.
35-yard punt. And then Abdel Howard runs it from the 31 to the 49, an 18-yard return.
Yeah, Abdel thought maybe I can come back to the far side and break it. But as it is, he gets a nice return there, and the Falcons in pretty good field position with 6:35 to go.
Start on their own 49.
Homecoming night, Army Bowl night here at the stadium.
Got a player down. Is that Abdel or is that somebody else?
That is a Falcon on the far sideline. So we'll have a timeout on the field. 6:35 to go in the third. Falcons up 27-0. Falcon football, oldies, 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
For professional auto glass and upholstery work, call on the pros at Workman's Auto Glass. They can handle work on vinyl tops, custom-made seat covers, convertible tops, upholstery, auto carpets, auto glass, and even home furnishings and fabrics. For this area's best auto glass and upholstery work, call Workman's Auto Glass, Fort Campbell Boulevard, Hopkinsville, 886-0771 or 886-7026.
They continue to tend to the injured Fort Campbell Falcon. Falcons going to be near midfield. 6:35 to go in the third quarter, leading 27-0. Let's see. On the scoreboard, Caldwell County, Henderson County, 21-21. Logan County leading McLean County 26-0 at the end of the third. Tough night for my nephew and his company. Last I saw from Todd County was they were up 16-0. I wonder if Stat Guru Kyle can get us anything from the Stadium of Champions.
Oh, sure he can. It's not Stat Kyle for nothing.
Amazing Stat Kyle. Trying to see if I can get a score. Caldwell County's girls volleyball team at the All-A State Tournament. They were scheduled to play a couple of games starting at 7 o'clock Central and then 7:45 Central. Trying to see if I can get any scores from that here. But they were in the Final Four of that event last year. But not seeing any scores on that.
It's hard to believe after tonight half the season's gone.
Yep. Hoptown leads Paducah Tillman in the third quarter. 5:08 to go in the third, 16-9. Tillman with only 9 points. That is Abdel Howard. He says, I'm okay, get away.
Might have a cramp maybe.
He's got a hitch in his giddy up. It's whatever it is there.
Go get you a drink of fluids.
And somebody rub that cat. So the Falcons will start at the 49 this time.
All right, let's see if DeNorris can get his 16 yards.
Yeah, he has 184 in the night already and 3 scores. Falcons will go pistol look. Trips to the short side of the field. One man wide to the right. Take it. Hand it off. Up the middle. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown number 4.
And a flag.
For Denoris Buchanan, but we got a flag back at the 24.
A late flag. He was already by everybody, and then the late flag came in, so somebody did something when they didn't have to.
I mean, Denoris, he had already blown the doors off everybody.
He had a 51-yard touchdown run about to be official, and
yeah, he was at that point. He's starting to pull away from everybody, and so it will be no score. And let's see what the call is going to be. If they mark it from the 24, holding, there was no need to hold there either.
Well, they're going to mark it from the 23, so he's going to have a 28-yard run.
And then lose 10. But it'll be a first down, but it cost Denoris his 4th touchdown of the night. But he does go over 200 at this point. Well, he got through the opening and he started pulling away. I mean, he starts leaving people. And we got a timeout. Timeout called by Fort Knox. 6:18 to go in the third. 27-0 Falcons on the move again. Falcon Football Oldies 96.5 worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
Is your day already off to a bad start? Maybe your mower isn't mowing.
Come on!
Your weed whacker is acting wacky.
Are you kidding me?
Or your chainsaw just ain't cutting it.
What the?
Sounds like you need help from Lawn Cutters Equipment in Hopkinsville. Whether you're looking to buy new or fix the old, they got your back. With over 21 years experience in commercial and residential mower and power equipment, their pricing is competitive and their customer service is second to none, and financing is always available. So this year, let Lawn Cutters of Hopkinsville help you conquer things. Visit lawncuttersequipment.com today.
Back at Friar Stadium, Falcons just lose a touchdown. Caldwell County trailing Henderson now late. Well, they're in the fourth quarter, 8:35 to go, and Henderson up over Caldwell County 28-21. I'm a little shocked by that score.
Yeah,
I mean, Henderson has struggled mightily this year, and wow. We do have a score from the All-A Classic Volleyball. Caldwell County wins their opening match over Whitesville Trinity, 25-11, 26-24 in pool play.
And here we go.
Falcons back up at the line. 1st and 10. Snap back, handoff up through the middle, and across the 30, 28, maybe the 27.
Looked like Keeling on that.
And it was Dayton Keeling. Falcons starting to get some big rushing numbers now for the night.
Put him on 28, gain of 5.
Stop for the Eagles by number 13, Alton Pittergrass.
Keeling getting some yardage. Julian Roberts getting some yardage. Of course, Denoris is over 200.
Keeling now 6 carries, 19 yards, and a touchdown.
Pistol look. They take it, hand it to Denoris, try to pop it to the outside. He's giving ground. Now he heads for the corner, turns it, and he got a couple of yards out of it. He ran about 25 yards, and he got 2.
And he's not up. They swiped at his feet and kind of got it. And he got up now. Yeah, they went after his ankle because they couldn't get him. And
got 3 down to the 25, 3rd and 2. Down to 5:15 to go in the third quarter. Falcons go back to the I formation. Take it, leave it off, and that is, again, number 4, first down. Buchanan on the carry. Gets enough for the first down to move the sticks.
Will they move the sticks?
Down to the 22, and that'll be a first down. We got a flag on the field.
Yeah, we haven't been hustling off the field. We've been coming out of these huddles and just lollygagging over to the sideline.
So they've already spotted the ball, though, at the 22.
Yeah, the line of scrimmage was the 25. They're trying to decide where the ball was, I think, because the down marker already moved, so it should go back to the 30.
Procedure. They actually marked off 5 yards.
Yep. They did it correctly.
So no first down, and we'll do it again. 4:56 to go in the third quarter. And they'll go to the pistol look again this time. Take it. Fake it to Denoris. Rolling out. Now pressure coming. Dumps it out here and nearly intercepted. I thought he had it.
So did I.
Number 11 for Fort Knox appeared to have it right in his mitts.
I don't know how he didn't catch it.
Hector Villapando somehow did not catch the ball. So it'll be 4th down and 7, sort of in that no reason to punt it. You might as well go for it here. 4:46 left in the third. Falcons have put up 7 points here in the quarter to extend their lead. Play clock down to 7. They're shuffling around late.
Well, we got timeout. Timeout, Fort Campbell. We got 10 players.
And the Falcons going to have to burn a timeout. 4:46 to go in the third. Falcons 27-0. Falcon Football Oldies 96.5 worldwide. WHBORadio.com.
What does a Christian County Chamber membership mean for you? It means you can focus on your business while the Chamber focuses on you. In addition to serving as your connector and your trainer, we also serve as your advocate, establishing relationships with government officials to ensure your voice is heard. As a small business leader, we invite you to connect, grow, and succeed as part of the Christian County Chamber of Commerce. 885-9096 and ChristianCountyChamber.com.
The Fort Campbell Falcons play here on WHVO Hopkinsville and worldwide at WHVORadio.com.
Wow, there's been an offensive explosion in Elkton. 46-6. 6:15 to go in the second quarter. They're going to catch up to us, and they started an hour late. Snap back. Rolling on 4th and 7. Throwing it down. His man got a man open, and he threw it short, and Jones picked it off. 30, 35, 40, and run out of bounds on the far sideline. Williams had a man open, just underthrew it. And Jerome Jones picked it off. Amon just did not get enough oomph on the ball there.
His second interception on the night.
And that will defuse the drive, and the Eagles will take over. Caldwell County scores with 8 minutes to go. They tie Henderson County. It's 28-28.
Fort Knox is going to have it at their own 44-yard line.
Henry County starting to put the hammer down on Clarksville now, 35-14. Eagles line it up at their own 44, first down, and back to number 25 at that wing back, or at the single wing back. Hands off to 21 on a sweep. Zach LaSalle picks up short yardage.
That was Fort Knox's 4th offensive play in this quarter.
Yeah, the Falcons had held the ball much of this quarter so far.
Gain of 3.
Into the third quarter, Hoptown still up on Tillman, 16-9.
And another timeout, Fort Knox.
Well, we'll burn a timeout with 4:04 to go here in the third. 27-0 Falcons up. Falcon Football Oldies, 96.5 worldwide, WHVORadio.com.
We've been doing the deals with Davo since day one. Guests come in with them all the time. Some of them tell us that they stay up late, get up early to try to snag one.
Wednesday mornings are like a shark frenzy with our loyal listeners purchasing the half-price gift certificates from WKDZ and WHBO.
It's good for the business, gets our name out there, helps the local community hear about us. We've definitely seen new customers come in thanks to these.
Be a part of the Wednesday Morning Madness by calling us today at 270-522-3232.
Back at Friar Stadium on the scoreboard, Union County's long trip down to Ballard to be a little happier tonight going home as they win 47-6.
They are putting some points up. Union County, I was anxious to see. They lost a lot last year, but they are putting points up.
But let's see, Bowling Green hammering Warren Central. No shock there, 41-0.
Yeah, they needed an opponent to take it
Second down and 7, and Lester trying to find somewhere to go. Pitches it forward, and it goes out of bounds.
That was a forward. That was definitely forward. That was right in front of me, and that was forward.
Lester's pass falls incomplete.
They're going to spot at the 50. He threw it forward.
Yeah, they're going to give him a lateral.
He either... The lateral clearly went forward from where Luster was, which makes it a pass. And if he's past the line of scrimmage, it becomes an illegal forward pass.
Now they're going.
Now the officials are going to discuss it.
Coach
Robbins, there is no doubt it went forward.
Yeah, Coach Robbins just told the guy on our sideline. He ran over to tell him, "Hey, incomplete."
But he was past the line.
Incomplete pass. Put 20 seconds back on the clock.
This long third quarter now. And if it's an incomplete forward pass, and it may be an illegal because he was across the line. They're going to spot it down. They're just going to call it incomplete. It'll be third down.
Well, we'll see if it's incomplete. If he starts the clock, it's going to be not incomplete. Nope. Yep.
So incomplete pass. Third down and 7. Luster got away with it there. Luster back. Takes it. He's trying to find somewhere to go. They're trying to run him down from behind. He gets toward the corner. Met by Crockett. There were people chasing him down from behind, but Crockett's the one that caught him front side and brought him down.
And Luster getting up slow.
Keeling was a guy running him down from behind, and he lost a yard. He lost a yard back to the 46. It'll be fourth down and 8. Down to 2:55 to go in the third quarter. And Knox with nothing to lose at this point says we'll go for it. Luster back there by himself now. Nope, they're going to line another back with him. They're 4 wide. Luster takes it, flares it back, and that's a fumble, and it's loose, picked up by the Falcons, going the other way. This could be 6. And that will be a touchdown.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Trying to see who ran it back.
Fumble on the play, recovered by number 58, Keanu
Kenashiro runs it all the way back.
42 yards on the return.
He jumped and threw the pass, but he threw it overhand backwards behind him, which makes it a lateral, and then it's picked up and run to the house, and we got Eagles down all over the place. There are at least 2 Eagles down on the field.
One of them might have been the quarterback.
Luster got toasted as he let the ball go. Jones is one of them that got up.
Jones was the receiver of that thing.
And Luster was down too over here.
Yeah, the 2 that were in on that play are the ones that are down.
He threw the ball behind the line. I mean, not behind the line. He threw it behind him. He threw it behind where he was. That's a lateral. That's a fumble.
Now do you go for 2 to get to the running clock?
Well, they're not going to count it. They're going to say it's incomplete. That's a touchdown.
Wow. So it's our ball, first down.
It'd be first down, but that should have been 6.
It's our, they're going to say incomplete.
Wow. Fort Knox catches a big break there.
At the Fort Knox 46-yard line.
Oh, that poor kid, he doesn't get his touchdown.
And I'm talking about a 2-point conversion for the running clock.
So, no score. Falcons will take over on downs at the 46. And that blown call. Badly blown call. Out of the shotgun. Take it. Hand off. Trying to find some room and look out. Here he goes. 40, 35, 30-yard line. And that is number 4.
And look who made the tackle.
Was that Jones?
No, it was
no.
Lester.
Lester made the tackle.
Wasn't he supposed to be out of play?
Yeah.
Didn't he come off hurt?
So from the 46 down to the 31, 15-yarder. D. Norris Buchanan. I'll just go ahead and declare now he is our Jersey Mike's player of the game tonight. I mean, that's no way around that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's got 200 and what?
230.
Okay. And we still got a quarter.
17 carries.
I formation this time. 2 wide right, 1 wide left. Take it. Leave it off, and there's DeNorris again trying to break a tackle. Fights for it, and he's still carrying people. Got 3, maybe 4 out of it.
DeNorris Buchanan on the carry.
Going to spot him down at about they're going to back him up to the 28. Gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. It looked like he had nothing, and he just kept churning away.
Falcons 103 yards rushing just in the third quarter.
2 wide left, 1 wide right. Backs on either side of Amon Williams. Takes it, hands it off, and not much there this time, just reaching out for a little bit. And that is Julian Roberts. He just took it and stretched it out for what he could get. Spot him at the 26, gain of a couple more, 3rd down and 5 as we go under a minute to go in the third quarter. Out of the snap. Take it. Hand it to DeNorris. Starts one way. Comes back the other. He's at the 25, 20, 15, 10. Carrying his way 5. Going down close. Did he get in? No. Well, one guy I thought was going to spot him out, and the other guy says touchdown.
DeNorris Buchanan on the carry.
So it is a touchdown, apparently. But the guy here on the side started to step. Oh, we got a procedure call. Where was the flag?
It's on our sideline over here.
Okay. So DeNorris loses another one.
His 2nd touchdown that's been brought back.
And so it'll be 3rd and 10.
11 personnel, play 22.
He's got 3 and could have had 5. With 30 seconds to go in the third.
6 penalty on the night for the Falcons. And believe it or not, Fort Knox doesn't have one.
Not a penalty? So it's 3rd down and 10. That is like 3 or 4 touchdowns we've called that ended up not being touchdowns.
We're just getting a little workout.
And we're going to have to burn a timeout. With 29 seconds to go in the third, 27-0. Fort Campbell leads it. Falcon Football Oldies, 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
New week, new game. Play the Wildcat Chevrolet Friday Football Frenzy at yoursportsedge.com. Win prizes from Wendy's, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Wildcat Chevrolet.
What is that? At least 3 touchdowns that have been called back. We had a defensive touchdown early and a couple of offensive touchdowns now that have been called back.
We have scored 4 and had 3 called back. So it's 4-3 right now.
Well, Todd County has given up a touchdown tonight, but their offense got on track tonight against Fulton City.
Now it's about time for them to start that district part of their schedule.
Yeah. Right now, my understanding, the score is with 1:04 to go in the first half, 52-6.
Oh, my goodness. No wonder the referees weren't showing up.
They won't have to be there very long. Third down, 10. Wideouts, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun look for the Falcons this time. Take it. Hand it off. Buchanan trying to get to the outside. Now he goes back the other way, giving ground, and he's looking to cut it back up. He got a block, 30, and runs into a man, breaks a tackle, pushes down to about the 25.
That should end the quarter.
It'll be fourth down when the Falcons start the fourth quarter of play. DeNorris never gives up on the play. He's always looking to make something out of it. At the end of 3, Fort Campbell leads it 27-0. Falcon football, oldies 96.5, worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
Looking for a challenge? Push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army or Army Reserve. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields. And you could earn money for college and even a cash bonus if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter today in Hopkinsville or Clarksville. You can also log on to GoArmy.com. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong. Paid for by the United States Army.
HCC registration is underway for October 16th classes. Now is the time to speak with an advisor. Whether you're interested in classes close to home before transferring to a four-year college, or you want a credential in a few months to enter the workforce, HCC has a program to fit your needs. Financial aid opportunities, plus the lowest tuition in Kentucky. Call 270-707-3700 to get started. Hopkinsville Community College. Higher education begins here.
We get ready to start fourth quarter, and the Falcons are up 27-0. Not been knocking on the door for more, but they're going to face a fourth down. Well, the stick guy flipped the first down, but technically it's like 4th and 4, isn't it? Glasgow rallies and beats Warren East 16-14. Caldwell County, after being tied with Henderson with 8 minutes to go, Caldwell County puts a couple of touchdowns on the board and now has the ball with a 14-point lead with 1:26 to go. So Caldwell County is going to rally and get the win. Greenwood beats Barron County 56-7 tonight. 4th down and 4. They take it, leave it off, and Dayton Keeling trying to push the pile. Not going to get there. Fort Knox brought a bunch of people right up the middle, and they shut the play down, and Eagles will take over on downs.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to put him right back on the 25.
So the procedure penalty cost them big, as they would have had a score.
Turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 25-yard line.
Henry County now leads Clarksville 42-21.
Fort Knox looking for their first down here in the second half.
1st and 10, 25-yard line. Lester out of that wingback formation takes it, keeps it, comes out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Lester carries the pile for 7 yards.
Good positive yards by Lester.
Kalen Luster on the carry for Fort Knox. Stop for the Falcons.
And that's 33, gain of 8.
Russellville leads Trigg 20-14, 3:43 left. Trigg went for a 4th and 1, did not get it. Cam Jordan, who's played really well for Trigg lately, did not get a 4th and 1. Jones comes in motion, but this time Lester keeps it. He'll push it for a 1st down right up the middle. He gets about 4 or 5 more. Nothing fancy there. He just ran behind after Jones came in motion. Mayfield leads Graves 35-23. Bowling Green beats Warren Central 47-0 in a game that was real quick in the second half. Down to 11 minutes to go here, and the Falcons up 27-0. Lester takes it, counters it to Jones, trying to come up the left side, and they stack him up, and he's going to lose ground. He got met by a whole bunch of white shirts.
That play worked early in the game.
And has not worked since.
No. They're going to give him a good spot. 36, only a loss of 2.
5:43 to go, and Tillman trailing 16-9, but is inside Hoptown's 10. And the Falcons are going to give them 5 of that back.
7th penalty on the Falcons. That should give them a little bit more breathing room.
And again, still no penalties on Fort Knox, right?
Right.
Not a single hanky on the guys in green. So 2nd down, about 7. Luster takes it, keeps it, comes straight ahead, and 44-45. It's going to be 3rd down and short. Luster just takes it and runs straight ahead. It's what he can get. That young man will sleep good tonight on the way home.
Long trip home, too. Gain of 4.
Take it, coming to the side, ball's loose on the ground, still loose, picked up by the Falcons, and they will take over at the 45-yard line.
Elijah.
It looked like Fort Knox was going to recover it, and then the guy that tried to recover it couldn't get his hands on it, and the Falcons ended up picking up the ball.
Elijah Crockett on the recovery.
Crockett had a pick earlier. Crockett's had a nice defensive night. And Falcons will start at the 45 on the Eagle side of the field with 9:38 to go in the game. Next week, district play opens at Purdue Field in Trigg County. And after that, the Falcons will be off for a week.
The next home game is after that with Union County.
Shotgun look. Williams takes it, hands it off. Buchanan, 45, 40, breaks through 35, breaks a tackle again, 30, 35, 20, 15, 10, 5. Is touchdown 4 going to stand?
I'm looking around. I don't see
no hankies, and Dolores has his 4th.
Dolores Buchanan with the 3rd ball score.
And that was for 45. How close does that get him to 300?
That puts him at 284.
And the Falcons extended to 33-0.
20 carries, 284 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
And will go for 1. Paniagua to attempt the extra point. Julian Roberts to hold. Snap back, kick on its way. He drills it up with plenty of leg, and it's good. 9:28 to go, and it's 34-0 for Campbell. Falcon football oldies 96.5 worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
Hi, welcome to Jersey Mike's.
Fresh is best. At Jersey Mike's, their bread is baked fresh, and they only use top quality meats and cheeses. Everything is sliced and prepared right there in front of you, and exactly how you want it. Delicious. Proud sponsors of Fort Campbell Falcons football, they also sponsor the Fort Campbell Football Player of the Game. Visit their locations on Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, Madison Street, and Wilma Rudolph Boulevard in Clarksville, and Fort Campbell Boulevard in Oak Grove. Online at jerseymikes.com.
Looking for a challenge? Push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army or Army Reserve. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields. And you could earn money for college and even a cash bonus if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter today in Hopkinsville or Clarksville. You can also log on to goarmy.com. There's strong, and then there's Army Strong. Paid for by the United States Army.
Couple of score updates. Paducah Tillman has the ball at their own 48-yard line with 1:47 to go, trailing 16-9. Russellville will beat Trigg County tonight as they are kneeling to kill out the game. And let's see, any other scores we can pass on here at this point. Marshall County up over Murray 52-28. Remember, that's the same Marshall County team we beat in the opener. They ring up 52 tonight.
Marshall's got a great-looking quarterback. He just overthrew a lot of people in our game.
The Falcons got pressure on him. Crittenden County just hammers Webster tonight, 49-7.
Now a penalty. Don't you love those penalties after a timeout?
And it's going to be the first one of the game on the Eagles.
Wow. Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure against the Eagles. You know what it is.
Logan County is now 5-0. They beat McLean County tonight 32-6. That's coming off the win last week over Russellville. I can't remember last time Logan was 5-0. And Knox runs a sweep out of that. They're going the wrong direction now. Falcons did not fool by it at all. Weren't fooled at all by that play. And it is back to the 20. So now it's like 3rd and 25. Not quite the, 4th and 93 the other night?
Yeah.
In the NFL game.
Yeah, against
they kept trying to pick up our college game.
Yeah,
they kept trying to pick up the ball.
Mississippi State game.
La Tech. Was it La Tech?
Yeah. One of them Louisiana teams, yeah.
So Western plays La Tech in a big CUSA game tomorrow. They take it, hand it off, trying to get to the outside, and nowhere to go. Crockett and company run him down. Keeling down in there on it, too. Jones just could never get to the corner and turn it. He might get back to the line of scrimmage.
No, he got
I got a couple.
Yeah, he got 5. He's to the 25.
So it's 4th down and 20 with 7:40 to go in the ball game. Falcons will go to 2-3 on the season and get ready for a big district game next week. Trigg County lost for the first time since the season opener tonight.
Looks like a different punter. Or is that Luster?
Surely that's Luster.
I don't know. It doesn't look like him.
Their punter only stands. Snap back there. Luster bobbled it. They nearly get to him. He gets a low line drive kick out. Falcons will watch it roll dead at about the 43. One of the Falcons has to jump across it.
32-yard punt, no return.
And I think they've had an agreement to go ahead and run the clock.
And now they stop it.
But now they stop it. Okay. Well, actually, they're running the clock. So.
And the first down marker is going the wrong way.
Oh.
It's 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
So they must technically, Donnie, it starts at 35, but coaches can agree to it, can they not?
Yes, they can. Boy, the referee can just say start.
6:14 to go. Snap back, low snap, hand it to Julian Roberts, dancing around, trying to find somewhere to go, breaks a tackle, gets across to the 45, and then it's stopped.
Julian Roberts on the carry for the Falcons. Nashville. Stop for the Eagles.
Clock at 5:59 to go. Falcons have 2nd down and 8. My guess is we have seen the last of our Jersey Mike's player of the game tonight.
Roberts, 7 carries, 43 yards on the ground, 2 catches, 23 yards.
Williams takes it. Now he's going to keep it, trying to find somewhere to go. Cuts it up 45, slides down, and got a yard. It could have almost been a flag.
I think he's seen that on TV.
He saw somebody Fort Knox coming up, says, I don't really want to get hit in a 34-point game. I'll just hit the ground.
Gets a yard.
So it'll be 3rd down and 7. Big night for Denoris Buchanan, who's on the sideline. He is our Jersey Mike's player of the game tonight. 284 and 4 scores.
If he'd had those other 2, he'd have broke the school record.
Yeah, he had two called back. Williams throwing it down the middle. Got his man in a diving catch.
That was a great catch, man.
That was Dayton Keeling.
Why are we throwing the ball?
He went right down the middle of the field, and Williams threw it, and Keeling with a great layout to catch the ball down to the 35-yard line.
That was a beautiful catch.
1st down, and that will allow him to chew up more.
Yep, 19-yard pass.
Down to 4:15 to go.
He's now over 100 yards passing on the night.
Which puts the Falcons, over 400, somewhere near 450 total?
Close to 500, yeah.
They take it, hand it off. Julian Roberts fighting for yardage down near the 30-yard line. Gain of about 5 for Julian Roberts. Down to 3:50 to go. A happy homecoming night, and it may be a shutout, too. They'll say 4 yards down to the 31, so it'll be 2nd and 6. Roberts again back there. Low snap, take it, hand it to Julian, dances up inside, broke a tackle but couldn't step all the way through. And he got a couple. It'll be 3rd down and about 4. I thought when he stepped through that first tackle, he might just go running for the end zone. So 3rd down and 4 as we go under 3 minutes to go in a game. Next week at Purdue Field in Cadiz, 6 o'clock airtime for a district matchup, a big game. Like we said, the last couple of years, the winner of that game has gone in. The loser of that game has wrapped up their season. And for Trigg, they wrapped up early because their open date's been the last week. I formation. Williams takes it, leaves it off, some room to the outside, 30, 25, run out of bounds. Julian Roberts will pick up the 1st down, I do believe.
Julian Roberts on the carry for the Falcons.
He said keep the clock running.
Got to the 24-yard line. That is a 1st down. Nice effort by Julian there. As we go to 2:20.
You could down it 3 times, and that'd be it.
Of course, the thing is, you're getting a lot of guys who don't play a lot of their time here at these spots. You almost hate to kneel down and not give them a chance to make a play or two or just learn the offense. Out of the shotgun again, Amon Williams. Hands to Julian one more time. Up the middle, 20. And gets down to about the 16. Nice quick hit and hard run for Julian Roberts. Nothing fancy, just handed it and let him go off to the right-hand side. 1:45 to go. Roberts picks up 7. 2nd and 3.
.85 seconds left in the game.
Falcons go to 2 and 3. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. Take it. Hand it off in there, and that's Buchanan spinning, fighting his way down to the 10, to the 9.
Denoris Buchanan on the carry. Stop for the Eagles.
We go under 1 minute to go, likely one more play.
He's going to be on the 10-yard line, so give him 7.
So he goes over 290.
291.
If you were to hand it to him and he scores from here, he'll go for 300. They take it, hand it to Buchanan, trying to find somewhere to go. He's going backwards. He's at the 20, turns it down the sideline, 15, 10, and run out of bounds. And we got somebody taking pictures down there taking out.
They're going to spot at the 10, so no gain on that.
But it doesn't matter because that'll be the last play.
That one was a little obvious tonight.
They're going to try to snap one more.
Down to 8 seconds.
We don't need this.
Out of the shotgun, they take it, hand it off to Denoris, 10, and they stack him up at about the 8, and that is going to be the ball game.
2 yards.
2 yards for Denoris Buchanan, and a big win on homecoming night for the Falcons as they defeat the Fort Knox Eagles and win the Army Bowl for the 15th consecutive year. Final score, Fort Campbell 34, Fort Knox nothing. Falcon football, oldies 96.5, worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
The 2017 Trigg County Ham Festival is coming to Cadiz on Friday, October 13th, Saturday, October